Welcome along. This is huge. This is Chelsea versus Tottenham. It's as big as it gets when it comes to London derbies. Forget the Arsenals of this world. We hate Tottenham. Chelsea, Sanchez in goal. Back four of Gusto, Colwill, Chalobah, Cucurella on the left-hand side. A midfield two of Caicedo and Enzo. Three behind the striker is Jadon Sancho, Pedro Neto, Cole Palmer, and back up front, Nicholas Jackson. This is going to be huge. This is a massive game, people. Make no mistake. This is a huge, huge, huge game. Come on, Chelsea, do this. Win this game today. Really, really win this game. Take it to them. Anyway, I hope you guys are all good. I hope you're well. You're looking forward to this one like I am. I've not been about. I haven't done any videos the last couple of weeks. And the reason was because if you saw the last 3 or 4 on my channel, including my live streams, I got quite negative and just quite down about what we were doing. Very frustrated, very angry. So I decided to take myself away from it during the international break. Literally just have myself a little bit of time just to chill my boots. Get a sense of realism, a sense of reality, let's just say that, and then go from there. So hopefully this game today will continue my mellow state of mind. But I will say this, Tottenham's team is quite strong today. They've got Vicario, they've got Van de Ven and Romero at the back. They've got Spence, I think, is it? They've got they've got, what's his name, on the left, Undogi. They got a midfield two of Bergval and Bentancur. They've got Maddison, Son, and who's the other one? They've got, I can't think who it is. And then up front, they've got Solanke. Score prediction, I'm going to go Chelsea to win by 2 goals, 3-1. I don't think we're going to keep a clean sheet. I love to see a clean sheet, but I don't think we're going to. I really, really hope we did, but I can't see it. What about you guys? Can you see a score prediction? What's your score predictions, I should say? What do you guys think? Let me know. Anyway, as I said, this is a massive, massive game. Chelsea versus Tottenham is always huge. But this has got extra added to it. This is Champions League we're going for. We're going for the top 4. Tottenham are trying to just get themselves out of the bottom half of the table to push themselves up the league. We don't care about them. What we sat and witnessed in the last 2 days is that everyone around us has won their games by hook or by crook or easily. And so we find ourselves slipped down to 6th place. But we can jump back above Newcastle and Man City with a win tonight against Tottenham, heading into the game at Brentford away, which is another potential banana skin on Sunday. Before we take on Legia Warsaw. But like I say, this is a huge, huge game. So if you're just joining, thank you very much for tuning in. This is the live match commentary. Ball-by-ball coverage. This is not a watch-along. This is no waffle. This is proper commentary. So hopefully you will enjoy it. Make sure you smash the like button for me. As often, well, everyone. You can't do it as often. You only do it once. So if you don't want to sit and listen to the Sky commentary on the TV, the biased Sky commentary, then just pause the screen for a minute. I'm watching it on my Sky Sports app, bought and paid for. I'm 1 minute delayed. And just tally up the actual coverage with the commentary. But yeah, Maddison is in the team for Tottenham. I think he's a liability without the ball. I really do. I really, really do. Let's hope we can punish Tottenham. Let's hope we can get a nice early goal to calm everything down and then play our football. We've got the likes of Noni Madueke back on the bench. We've got Dewsbury Hall on the bench. George is on the bench. Reece James on the bench. Acheampong. Badiashili's on the bench. So we got ourselves options to change. But as I say, this is a game where I've been looking forward to it ever since we stepped away playing the last game. I've been looking forward to this one. And as I said, if you're just joining the stream, thank you very much for joining. The reason there's been no videos on my channel is because if you watch the last 3 or 4 that are on my channel, including the live match coverage, I was getting quite negative and I decided to step away for a couple of weeks, chill my boots, chill out a little bit, refocus and focus on the fact that Let's just get ourselves sorted out and get this top 4 done, or top 5, to qualify for Champions League next season. And then, in addition, to win the Europa Conference League. So if we don't win that, it's a travesty. Now, there's been a lot of transfer news. There's been a lot of, signings. Not a lot of signings, but a few signings being made and players being talked about. I could have sat and done videos about them, but you've probably seen them on other channels anyway. I want to focus, forgive me, on the players that are here right now that are going to help us between now and the end of the season. Potential players, potential signings, we can deal with them later on in the season, at the end of the season, in the summer. Let's focus on who we've got here now and who's going to help us between now and the end of the season in the Premier League. Our run-in is not easy by any stretch of the imagination. If you've not seen Chelsea's run-in starting today against Tottenham, I know Tottenham are having a bad season, but it's still Tottenham. They can still turn up on their day like we can. There's not a lot of difference between the two teams, I have to say. Anyway, form-wise. So our run-in, Tottenham tonight, we got Brentford away. Then we got Ipswich at home. Then Fulham away, Everton at home. After that, it's the nightmare scenario. The final 4 games of our season is Liverpool at home, Forest away, Newcastle away, Man United at home. Not exactly easy, is it? Bearing in mind you've got potential champions Liverpool, Forest up there fighting for Champions League, as well as Newcastle United trying to find form again. It's not easy. So all I want today is for Chelsea to go out there, play free, play instinctive football, as we saw beginning of the season, and go and get the right result. Go and give us a good performance and deliver 3 points. That's all I want to see. If we begin to struggle in the game, we know we've only got one tactic. Okay? We know we've only got one tactic. We're saying that. Tottenham got the same problem with Postegoglou. He's a one-trick pony as well. Clinton, how are you, mate? Good to see you. I'm hoping any kind of win off someone's backside, the last minute, someone's, ankle, deflection off 4 different deflections to crawl in the back of the net. I'll take it. I will take it. But as I say, this is a massive, massive game. And we're going to get underway in 8 minutes from now. So just to recap, the Chelsea team, if you've not seen it already, is Sanchez in goal. The back 4 is Gusto on the right. You've got Colwill and Chalobah in the middle. You've got Cucurella left back. Reece James on the bench. Midfield 2, Enzo, Caicedo. 3 in behind the striker. Sancho left, Neto on the right. And you've got Cole Palmer through the middle. Up top, Nicholas Jackson. Mark Vine, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Let's hope we do have them and all. But there's a lot of focus on the Sky coverage. The fact that you've got Cole Palmer and Nicholas Jackson back together. They've both missed playing with each other and using each other as they do on the pitch. Their link play is something that we've missed. A lot of people have been criticising Nicholas Jackson all season. Hopefully, these last couple of months, they've realised how important he is to us. And we're going to see it tonight, hopefully. Dave Vincent, how are you, mate? Good to see you here. Thanks for joining and getting involved in the chat. Yeah, I fancy Jackson Palmer to score tonight. Jackson has got his good record against Tottenham. Let's hope it continues. But as I say, this is a massive, massive game. Huge, huge game. So, any other score predictions, people? Let me know in chat. I'm going to go 3-1 Chelsea. I don't think we're going to keep a clean sheet, but I think we're going to score a few. But obviously there's... So bringing up Tottenham's record now, Sky at Stamford Bridge. 32 games, 1 win, 11 draws, 20 defeats. KRF 008, how are you, mate? Optimistic 4-1 Chelsea, fair play. Nice early goal will suit us, 100%. Settle things down. It's going to be a battle in midfield. It's Caicedo and Enzo. They can get the better of Bergvall and Bentancur. Now, Bergvall is a natural defensive sort of midfielder for me. I don't think Bentancur is. So, John McCleary, how are you, mate? Good morning, 8 a.m. in New Zealand. Wow, New Zealand, hello, mate. Looking forward to this one, 3-2. Over there, the other side of the world. Thanks for joining, John. Nice early morning. I'll try not to be too negative if it doesn't go our way. Hopefully it will. But good to see you here, mate. Thank you for joining. Spread the word out there for me. But yeah, so we just got to keep up the race. The race for the top 5 is there's 7 teams that are fighting over 7 points. A 7-point gap between 7 teams to get in the top 4 or 5. It's ridiculous the way it's playing out this season. And Brentford, another game the weekend, is a difficult one. But yeah, so we need this. We need this. We need another battle at the bridge. Giuseppe, how are you, mate? 3-1 Chelsea. I agree with you. I agree with you as well. Yeah, we need this game. The Conte Tuchel Barney on the sideline. Martin, how are you, mate? But yeah, guys, so those of you joining just now, thank you for joining. Just to recap, just before, I've said it twice already, I'm going to say it again for anyone that's joined late. The reason there's been no videos on my channel since we last played is because I felt I was getting too negative. I was getting too downbeat. Didn't like the way that I was feeling about it and the way it was coming across. So I decided to take a break from it during the international break. Step away, recharge, refocus. So I don't like being too negative on the channel. I don't like that. And if you watch the last few videos and you also look at the live streams I've done, the Copenhagen games in particular, you would see how negative I was. Anyway, so players are coming out of the tunnel now. Mark, how are you, mate? It all depends how sharp Jackson and Palmer are. Jolly Pornstar, how are you, mate? Woodshed ICD, a friend. Thanks for the match commentary. Can't say I'm not opposite this game with the rest of the season. Regards to recent games that we've won, we've also played very bad. Yeah, we have, but we got to try and pick ourselves up, Woodshedder. Let's go again. That's what I've done. Stepped away. Just not worried about players that are signing for the season, for the summer. I'm not worried about new signings. I'm focusing purely on what we're doing right now. So Chelsea come out with a black training top, all black training top with CFC LDN on the back in gold. It's different. As we know, Chelsea blue shirts, blue shorts, white socks. Tottenham will be white shirts and their navy blue shorts and socks. The teams, just to reconfirm, here we go. Chelsea, Enzo Maresca, the manager, as we know. Sanchez in goal. Please don't make mistakes. 4 at the back, Gusto on the right, Cucurella on the left-hand side, Chalobah and Colwill in the middle of the back 4. Midfield 2, Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo. 3 in behind the striker, Neto on the right, Sancho on the left, Cole Palmer through the middle was the number 10. Fazer, how are you, mate? And Nicholas Jackson back in up front. Chelsea bench, Jorgensen, Tosin, Badiashile, Madueke and Kunku, Dewsbury Hall, James, George and Acheampong. Tottenham, obviously Postegoglou. The under pressure, Postegoglou. Vicario's in goal. Good goalkeeper he is. Good shot stopper. Back 4 for them. Spence, Udogie are the fullbacks. Romero and Van der Ven back together for the first time since we last played them. Bentancur and Bergvall, the midfield 2 for Tottenham, up against R2, who's going to come out on top, with Odegaard, Maddison and Son in behind Solanke up front. Tottenham subs on the bench. Just want you to know, if you want to know, Kinski, Basuma, Tell, Gray, Johnson, Porro, Sarr, Davis, Moore. I think we've got better options on our bench than they have on theirs. No Timo Werner, by the way. Jabril Joe, how are you, mate? So, players, get ready to go. 9 goals, 5 assists in the Premier League for Nicholas Jackson. He's missed 2 or 3 months of it. Could do with a big performance from him. We need the big players to step up tonight. 100% step up. Players get themselves in a huddle. Everyone wishing each other well. Everyone's in a huddle now. Tottenham doing exactly the same thing. Len, how are you, mate? Usual 3 points for Tottenham. Nothing's taken for granted today. James Maddison, 1 goal, 1 assist in the last 10 Premier League appearances. Does anybody watch the overlap? Gary Neville, Carragher, Roy Keane, Ian Wright. Absolute brilliant. Roy Keane digging out Maddison. Hilarious. And then Maddison's response. And then Roy Keane says, fair play, you scored here. But next game, he got taken off against Ipswich. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Faisal, let's just keep positive. Let's try and be positive anyway. So, Chelsea going to kick towards the west stand, the shed end. Tottenham towards the Matthew Harding. We're about to get underway. It'll be Tottenham kicking us off as well. Come on, Chelsea. Play well. Need a good performance, a good big result. Tuchel's in the stands next to Hilario. Enrique Hilario. Right, here we are. So, Madison's going to kick us off. Referee's waiting to blow up. Remember, I'm 1 minute delayed. And Tottenham get us off and running. Back to Van der Ven, who launches it out to our left-back position. Colwell's over there. Heads it straight to Bergvale. Plays a loose back pass to Spence. Chelsea trying to press and force. Tottenham's a bit of an error. Bergvale plays it forward, looking for Solanke. Colwell half clears it. Deflects off Cucurella. And then Colwell lumps it over halfway. Down that left-hand side, Romero heads it forward. Cole Palmer misses his touch. It's all very bitty at the minute. And Casido brings it down. It's been clipped by Madison on the ankle. Got himself a free kick. 10 yards inside Chelsea's half. Left-hand side of centre. Cole takes it quickly to Casido. Back to Sanchez. Being pressed by Solanke straight away. Chalobah, right-hand side centre-back. Launches it over the top to Nicholas Jackson, who's free on goal. Jackson's through. Jackson's in on goal. The goalkeeper comes out. He's in the post. Deflected off the defender, off Jackson's leg, and it's to post. Tottenham can't get it away. Enzo, corner of the penalty box. Cross comes in. Low, Neto, shot blocked. Comes out Casino, edge of the box. Takes a touch. Plays it wide right to Enzo. He's got Malagusto on his outside. I'll go for that again in just a second. What happened there? Gusto. Enzo, we're going backwards to get on possession here at the moment. Chalobah, back to halfway with Colwell. Colwell, left-hand side now to Sancho. Palmer goes up the line. No one there. Palmer's got acres of space. Plays it into towards the near post. Jackson tries a little back heel, but been blocked off. And then Tottenham with Jed Spence trying to bring the ball away. Under pressure. Oh, they've actually turned away. He's actually turned 2 Chelsea defenders. And then Casido goes clattering in and wins it. Well done, Casido. He's down from it. Enzo tries to find a ball on the right-hand side. He's not there, and Tottenham are breaking on us. Tottenham towards the edge of our penalty box, left-hand side. Malagusto up against Son. Son has a shot, blocked off by Gusto for a corner. And Madison's going absolute apeshit at Son. Anyway, the ball from Chelsea over the top from Chalobah to Jackson. He lets it bounce. He gets to the edge of the box and he takes a little header. And then the keeper comes out penalty spot. He tries to go past him. It deflects off the keeper and Jackson. And then the defender tries to clear it, Van der Ven, as he plays it off of Jackson's foot on the edge of the 6-yard box as the momentum takes him forward. And it clouds off Jackson onto the near post and away. Unlucky, but Casido's got a sore one from that challenge with Jed Spence. 2.5 minutes in. It's a Tottenham corner. But Madison was absolutely fuming at Son. He was wide open. Chelsea's midfield was nowhere. And Son chose to have a shot. If he pulled it back edge of the box, Madison had all the time in the world. Anyway, Tottenham corner from our right back position, their left wing. They got Bergvale near post. 2 players on Sanchez, Madison and Van der Ven. Bentancur, Solanke and Romero on the penalty spot. Right. Cross comes in. Low down. Chelsea block it away near post. It comes to Cole Palmer, who just scoops the ball away over halfway. Neto's after it with Jed Spence. He goes back to Vicario. Outside his own penalty box. And now he launches it back out to that left-hand side. Gusto, loads of time, volleys it, shanks it, shins it. Straight out of play for Tottenham throwing halfway line, left-hand side. Our right-hand side. Taken short to Son, who dropped on the halfway line to collect it. He goes back to Van der Ven. Inside his own half, halfway, and he goes square to Romero, right inside the centre. Jackson comes out to him. Plays it to Spence with Sancho up his arse. Spence then plays it straight out of play. Well done, Jadon Sancho. Well done. Chelsea thrown on the halfway line. Both managers up. Gesticulating to their players already. Right, Cucurella, we're looking at. Casido struggling. He's really struggling at the minute. The referee said to him, do you need any... the cameras are looking at Cucurella's boots, by the way, after what happened at at Tottenham Stadium. Casido's gone down. The referee sort of went over to him and said, "You need to get some attention." He said, "Yeah," and he's sat down. So he went in with a challenge with Jed Spence. It was a follow through. There's nothing malicious in it, I don't think. Let's have a look at this again. Oh, do you know what he's got? He's got a knee in the back of his hamstring. So as Spence went in, Casido sort of went across him and put his back to him and took a knee right in the back of his hamstring, like just below his bum cheek there. And that's what's hurting him at the minute. Like a dead leg sort of thing. Hopefully they can wake him up a bit. Reece James is out warming up in case Casido's got to go off. We need Casido on that pitch. Nicholas Enzo's with him. He's getting up now. Hopefully he'll be all right, Casido, but we need him on that pitch. But yeah, great ball from Chalobah over the top. Jackson, calamity. Like he took an extra touch. The keeper came out and blocked it, and Van de Ven played it off of Jackson's foot onto the near post, and it went away. But Jackson had the beating of both of them, Van de Ven and Romero. Tottenham's high line is obviously part of Chelsea's tactic. Right, the game carries on. We've gone back to the goalkeeper now, Sanchez. Plays it out to Chalobah. Just about gets it away to halfway. Jackson brings it down brilliantly well and plays it at the top to Sancho. Sancho, corner penalty box. Jed Spence comes across and forces him wide. Holds on to the ball, Sancho. Does well. Back to Cucurella, backing him up. Back to Enzo. Gives it to Cole Palmer. With halfway inside their half, left-hand side of centre. Enzo with his blonde streaks in his hair now. Back out to Sancho. Up against Spence. Step over once, twice. Comes inside. Back out to Cole Palmer, but it's on his right foot. He didn't take the shot. Plays it square to Gusto. Tottenham, everyone behind the ball. We're literally 25 yards from goal. Sancho, back to goal. Edge of the box, shut down, goes back out to Casido. Back out to Cucurella. Cucurella, cross comes in. Jackson can't get there. He comes out, edge of the box. Malo Gusto! Oh, side netting. I thought he'd scored. He didn't, but I thought he did. Cucurella's cross come in. Jackson's got Van de Ven busy, and he half clears it. It comes to Malo Gusto, corner of the penalty box, and first time right-footed, hits it low down. He needed to get across it. He hit it towards the near post, not the far post, and it went wide. Tottenham trying to play out from the back. Solanke up against Colwell, holds the ball up. Maddison to a doggy over halfway. Tottenham left-hand side now is Son up against Gusto. A doggy's on the overlap. Halfway inside of our half here, left wing. Back to Maddison, Bentancur, Maddison. Chelsea doing well defensively at the moment. Tottenham having to go backwards. Maddison goes back inside his half to Van de Ven. Chelsea doing well, pressing it, forcing Tottenham backwards. They've gone back to the goalkeeper. Well done, Palmer. Goalkeeper gone back to Van de Ven. Into the feet of Udogie. Chelsea break it up on halfway. Neto. Chance to run at Van de Ven. He doesn't. He holds it up and goes backwards to Chalobah. Colwell, bottom of the centre circle, inside of our half. Plays it square to Chalobah. Tottenham are pressing us. He steps out and plays a good ball wide left here to Sancho. Wide open. Oh, he's got a loose first touch, Sancho. It comes off Jed Spence, but he's going to keep it in. And he does by the corner flag. Moving inside towards the edge of the penalty box. Cross comes in. Not high enough, and Tottenham can get it away. First header was out. Solanke beat Casido to it for Chelsea throwing. Halfway inside Tottenham's half, left-hand side. Cucurella back to Colwell. Chalobah back to Colwell. Chalobah's use of the ball has been good so far this game. Cole Palmer's got a bit of space in the pocket here, left-hand side. Gives it to Sancho. Level the edge of the penalty box, left-hand side, Sancho. Palmer on the overlap. Ignores him, back to Cucurella. Gives it back to Sancho. Jed Spence up his arse. And Spencer's want to throw in off of Sancho. Sancho wasn't literally looking at where that ball was going. He was too busy expecting it to go somewhere else, and Cucurella gave it straight back to him. So it's a Tottenham throw-in. Just beyond the penalty box, right-hand side, Romero into Bentancur. Under no pressure, goes back to Vicario. He's got a loose first touch on his own byline. And he plays it straight to Neto, but it deflects off a Neto to Van de Ven. A doggy up the line, Son. Little ball inside. Overplays it, but Bentancur picks up second ball. Just outside their own penalty box, Tottenham in a minute with Van de Ven. Square to Romero. Romero looking for an out ball. He's got one for Bergvall. Casido's definitely struggling. He's definitely struggling with his leg. He can't run full pelt, Casido. He's really struggling here. He's running, but he's not full pelt. Anyway, we hold Tottenham up. They've gone backwards a little bit. They're halfway inside of our half. Gone back to halfway to keep hold of it with Van der Ven. He's inside the centre circle. And he goes square to Romero. He's asking for someone to make a run, and no one's done it. Chelsea backing off Romero. He plays it square and makes a run forward and goes backwards again. Bentancur on halfway. Van der Ven. And then Doggy drops into the space at left back. Neto get across. He's got Son outside of him. Halfway inside of our half. Back to a Doggy. Back to Van der Ven. Back to Bentancur inside his own half. Jackson shuffles across. Bergvall. Spence. Back inside. It's Romero this time. Inside his own half. Wide right to Spence. He's got some space. It's Odeberg. Bergvall. Bentancur. Chelsea just happy to let Tottenham have the ball by the halfway line at the minute. Sort of half pressing, but not with real intent. Now they've managed to work a bit of space with Maddison, who's picked the ball up in left back position. Plays it inside. Gets the ball back, Maddison. Halfway inside of our half on the byline, left hand side here. Chelsea just holding up and just covering off the runs that are being made. So I haven't got an out ball at the minute. They're trying to work one. And they give it away eventually. Malagusto picks up the loose ball. Good flick from Enzo, and Cole Palmer's away. He's got Neto to his right. Sancho and Jackson to his left. He finds Sancho. Outside of his Jackson. Sancho goes to shoot. Deflected. Goes away for a corner. I think Neto was the ball. But Tottenham are getting sort of, because they had quite a bit of possession, they're getting quite comfortable, and they've left the two centre-backs isolated. And as soon as we won the ball, Palmer was on his way. Loads and loads of space. Bergvall, Bentancur were nowhere near him. And he was able to just take it over halfway, drift up towards halfway inside their half, then play it out left-hand side to Sancho. But it's a Chelsea corner from the right wing. Tottenham's left-back position, our right wing. Cole Palmer holding the ball up, bouncing it once. Puts the ball down, left foot in swing. Casillas come back from some more treatment on the bench. Comes to the edge of the box here. Definitely got a sore one. So, Palmer, take the in-swinger. All the big guns are in the box. Referee's told him to hold on a minute. So Jackson and Van der Ven are having words. Colwell's in there with Romero as well. Chalobah's there. You got Spence, Romero, Van der Ven up against Colwell, Chalobah and Jackson. On the edge of the penalty box. Argy-bargy. Enzo's just lurking. It's actually on just outside the 6-yard box. Sancho, Cucurella near the goalkeeper. And Casido, edge of the box unmarked. So Romero's trying to bear hug Colwell. Colwell's pushing him away. Referee spotted it. So Colwell's saying he's bear hugging me. So referee's actually saying to Romero, you can't put your arms around him. So Enzo's winding up Romero. He does it again. Look, Romero's putting his arms around him again. Colwell's holding him off, to be fair. Doing all right. Take the corner, ref. It's going to carry on until everyone's doing the same thing still. Right, cross comes in. Keeper punches it away at near post. It deflects off of, was it Chalobah? Comes back out to Neto. Neto plays it down to Enzo Fernandez. He tries to dribble the ball, but they flick it away. Only as far as Chalobah. Plays it out wide right to Malagusto. Halfway inside their half. Cross comes in towards the far post. Keeper with no one near him punches the ball away, and Jackson on the volley can't catch it properly. And the goalkeeper could have caught it. There's no one near him, and he punched it up in the air to edge of the box. And Jackson just volleys it. Don't know why, but yeah, strange situation. I don't know why he did that. Very strange. Yeah, Jackson didn't catch it flush. Anyway, back to commentary. Tottenham with the ball, edge of their own penalty box here. Just Van der Ven. Is it Solanke's dropped in to make up the numbers? And he's got away from Palmer and Enzo Fernandez. But then, well done, Palmer. He's got back in and won it back off of him. Well done. Edge of our own box now is Colwell. Plays the ball into the feet of Cole Palmer. Trying to get in that little slide rule pass. Tottenham win it. Bentancur, edge of our penalty box. Ball comes in low. Edge of the box. Solanke goes down. So he's been pushed in the back. He did look like he got a push. But anyway, we're playing on. We brought it out with Cucurella. Sancho finds Casido. Casido trying to find out, but he's got one. Malo Gusto. Halfway inside of our half here. Gusto lets it bounce. Brings it under control. and just lays it off to Neto, halfway line, literally right out on the byline on the right-hand side. Back to Enzo. Enzo looking for a ball. Cole Palmer's just walking this left-hand side here for a minute. Back to Sanchez, to Colwill. It's going to come to Cucurella. Now, Palmer's there up the line. Under pressure from Spence. Spencer's fouled him. Palmer knew it was coming. No penalty at all. They're showing the Solanke. The ball went into Solanke just by the penalty spot, and Chalobah was there with him and just stood up Chalobah, and he went down. He bounced off him. Anyway, we're taking the free kick. We've gone back to the keeper. We've gone back out to Chalobah. He's played out forward, and then they've actually won a ball, and Cucurella's gone to win it. He's missed it. Odobert, edge of our box, tries to cross it, blocked off by Colwill. Comes back to Jed Spence. He goes back to halfway line to Romero. Centre circle, Van de Ven. Pedro Neto's got to get out there earlier. He goes to sell himself. And we've left the left back wide open. A doggy plays it into Son. Goes on the overlap. Corner of our penalty box. Maddison. Flick ball over the top. Looking for Bergvall. Sanchez read it. Too high for Bergvall. Sanchez collects it. Looks for an out ball. Then calms it all down. Cole's telling him just to calm down a little bit here. And it goes out to Colwill. Levi Colwill. Cucurella. Plays it into the feet of Jackson. He's gone down. A challenge from behind by Romero. Dirty git Romero, isn't he? So Jackson, that's the first one he's taken. Yeah, he's caught him on the back of the leg. Jackson's fine. He's got up and but now he's claiming he's doing the old handshake now, Romero. I'll tell him, sod it. Shut his ass. Anyway, we take the free kick short. Casido, back to Colwill, back to Sanchez. Plays into the feet of Malo Gusto. To Colwill, Tottenham pressing us. We got ourselves in bother here. Colwill tries to get rid of it. Tottenham win the header. Colwill over his box, heads it forward. Well done, Casido. He wins a big header. And we got some space in behind their midfield. Enzo Fernandez over halfway. Son's tracking him back. Plays it out to the right-hand side here. To Pedro Neto. Romero went down looking at the referee. Referee's noted something. They're playing on. Malo Gusto, high ball over the top. Does it stay in? It does stay in. Jadon Sancho, no, the linesman said it went out of play. I think obviously Romero and Jackson are going to have a little run in the whole game. Was it Jackson Romero? Bit of a waste there from Chelsea. But once again, Tottenham's midfield went forward and we had found ourselves space in behind, 10 yards of space to go into and move forward, but didn't take advantage of it. Tottenham take the goal kick short, quickly. Vicario dribbles up to the edge of his penalty box and goes back to the corner flag, left-hand side to Van de Ven. He launches it halfway and Chalobah brings it down. It goes to Enzo, gives it to Sanchez and asks for it back again. Halfway inside our own half here, Enzo, Chalobah, back to Sanchez. Sanchez launches it out to the right wing. Pedro Neto, can he get in behind? He is. Neto's going to hold off for Doggy. Edge of the corner of the penalty box. The Doggy and Neto in a good battle there. And the Doggy sort of half won it. It's come out to Malo Gusto. He plays it inside, halfway inside the Tottenham half with Moises Casido. Bottom of the centre circle, top of the centre circle, Colwill. Cucurella out to Jadon Sancho to run at Jed Spence. Corner of the penalty box. Palmer makes a run inside. Palmer drags it square. The cross comes in. Is it? Oh, my word. Great ball from Cole Palmer. Rather than shoot, he drags it across the 6-yard box. Enzo Fernandez is there with a Tottenham defender. I don't know who it is. It's a Doggy. Enzo's shot deflects off a Doggy and it literally trickles towards the goal line and the goalkeeper can get there and pick it up literally right on the byline. On the goal line. Close. Another big chance for Chelsea. That's 2 big chances this game so far. We've not taken any yet. Jackson's hit the post and that one. We rejoin coverage with Tottenham with the ball. Halfway line, Romero. Van de Ven. Steps inside of our half, 10 yards. Has to come square to Bergvall's got a bit of space and wide right is Odobert. Spence goes on the overlap. Covered off by Casido. Bergvall steps away from Sancho and from Casido. Byline. Cross comes in back post. Malo Gusto can't get there, but he put off Son and Neto mops up. Back to Sanchez. who drills the ball, a loose ball, and Bentancur picks it up halfway inside of our half. But he's been forced out wide left here. Chelsea defending numbers. So Tottenham just taking little 10-yard passes backwards and forwards at the minute. And Van de Ven's got the ball just inside of our half, and he goes square to Romero, centre circle. Inside of our half, and he goes back square to Van de Ven. Chelsea sitting deep. Son's come out to the left wing to collect it. Tries to play a ball inside, looking for the run of Maddison, I think it was, and overplayed it. Straight out for a goal kick. But yeah, well done, Cole Palmer. He nutmegged Romero. Fernandes was coming in, but the goalkeeper done really well. Well, the defender, sorry. He blocked off Fernandes. Oh, they're looking to see if it hit the defender's arm. It would have gone in, but it hit the defender's arm on the goal line. Why didn't VAR look at that? To be fair, he's got his back to the ball and he can't help it. He can't do nothing about it. Anyway, we're playing out from the back and Jackson's linked up here and done really well. But we're trying to play a long ball out to Sancho. They went on halfway, but Cucurella's picked up the loose ball. Sancho plays it. Oh, he tries to play it in between two Tottenham players. Odegaard. Well done, Cucurella wins it back and he plays it up the line, trying to find Cole Palmer. Unlucky. Romero's covered it off. Tottenham playing out. Chelsea pressing. Bentz trying to find Solanke, but Colwell steps in, wins it inside their half. Casido falls backwards to Colwell. Gusto's come right across into the middle of midfield at the minute. It's gone back to Sanchez. Sanchez just about gets it away before Solanke gets there. He does well though. He finds Jadon Sancho, brings it down and finds Cucurella inside to Casido. Malo Gusto, dead centre circle. Outside of him is Enzo Fernandez. One more to Neto. Neto up the line is Malo Gusto. Collects it. Neto goes to run, but then holds off his run. Collects it and goes back to Enzo Fernandez. He comes to the centre circle to Levi Colwill. Cucurella to his left. Sancho, halfway inside their half, takes the touch. He's got to play up his arse to go back to Cucurella. Back to Colwill. Back to Chalobah. Inside to Malo Gusto, playing around the corner to Enzo. Into the feet of Nicholas Jackson. We've got through. Jackson tries to take him on, but they got challenging with Van de Ven, and it come out to Gusto. Now Neto, right wing. Will he take him on? Son and Ndoggy. No, he plays it inside to Enzo Fernandez. Tottenham, both teams respect each other without the ball. Everyone's getting back beyond the ball quickly. Anyway, we played it into the feet of Cole Palmer now, left-hand side. He's got Sancho on the overlap, 25 yards from goal. Carwell plays a 1-2 with Cucurella. It's gone out of play for Tottenham throw-in. Postecoglou's going mad at someone. He's having a right go at someone. I don't know who he's having a go at. Anyway, they take the throw-in quickly. Bentancur goes back to Romero. And he gives it back to the goalkeeper, Vicario, on his penalty spot. Plays it into Bergvall. So Chelsea are sort of allowing him to play out at the minute. Bentancur's got it from Solanke. Over halfway. Right wing is Odegaard. Driving forward. He's got to run on the overlap. Odegaard. Cross comes into the penalty box. Evades everyone apart from Chalobah, who only clears it 10 yards forward. Casino does well under pressure. Back to Colwill. Plays it up to Jackson. Holds it up and does really well. Finds Pedro Neto. We got a runner through the middle. But the ball was too high. But Sancho done well to hold off his run. Sancho against Jed Spence. Holds it up and does really well. Cucurella. Casido. 5 yards inside their half. Big raking ball out wide right to Neto. Collects it. 25 yards from goal. On his left foot. Cross comes in towards the back post. It's too high. It's over Jackson and Palmer, who are both in unmarked back post, and it's gone out for a Tottenham goal kick. Unlucky. Just 5 yards lower, been perfect. Anyway, Tottenham come out again with the ball at their feet from the goal kick. Romero finds Bentancur. Chelsea allow them to do this just in and around their penalty box. Van de Ven, Vicario, penalty spot. To his right is Romero, just by his corner of his penalty box. Back to Vicario, penalty spot. Left-hand side, Van de Ven. Tottenham players are sort of dropping in to make up the numbers to help out. One of them is Maddison. Collects it deep inside his own half and goes back wide right to Romero. Jackson comes over. Up the line to Spence. Cucurella's after him, and Cucurella wins it. But second ball comes back to Romero. Little ball forward to Bentancur, who collects it, evades Cole Palmer. And Cole will get in there, Cucurella. He didn't get there, but a loose touch from Solanke. Thank God for that. He was offside. Chelsea got themselves a little bit of bother there. We tried to go in with two players to win the ball halfway, committed and didn't win them. I've just seen the funniest thing. So Colwell's got the ball and he's trying to play it to Cole Palmer. I don't think Colwell sees Bergvale behind the referee. Oh, it's Enzo. And Bergvale runs into the referee and just literally, just like the referee's solid, it's just ends up in a heap, Bergvale. Referee's taking it back to where we passed it. Anyway, playing across our defensive line. Cucurella, loose touch, plays it up the line, but inside, so Romero can collect it easy back to the goalkeeper, Vicario. Loose ball from him, out for a throw-in at Chelsea, under pressure from Neto, and he played it straight out of play. So Chelsea throwing level the edge of their penalty box. Goalkeeper's on a couple of dodgy moments. Cucurella back to Colwell, halfway line. Goes inside to Chalobah, centre circle. Chalobah, Malagusto. Back to Colwell. Out to Cucurella. Inside is Casido. Sancho plays up his arse. Does well to win a throw-in right by the benches. Cucurella's going to take it. Back to Colwell again. Solanke's chasing the balls back to the goalkeeper the whole time. He's getting knackered. Sanchez launches it high over the top right-hand side. Can Neto get there? Oh, Van der Ven. The ball's come over his head and Neto thinks he's in and he's managed to just clear the ball away, left foot from over the top of his head. Anyway, we picked up the loose ball. Gusto finds Enzo, gets the ball back. Casido, top of the centre circle. Square is Cucurella. Wide left is Sancho with 10 yards of space to run. Sancho up against Spence. Comes inside, but runs straight into Bentancur. Back to Cucurella. Chalobah. Neto, wide right. Back to Gusto. Chalobah again. 30 yards from goal. Tottenham camped inside their penalty box. Neto, right foot cross, comes in. Oh, my word. Cole Palmer's completely unmarked. Comes out to Sancho. Ball to the back post. Nobody's there. And they get the ball away. The cross come in from Pedro Neto. And again, it's 5 yards too high. But Cole Palmer was totally unmarked. In front of goal. Missed it, but Sancho collected the second ball. Backheeled it to Cucurella on the overlap. And his cross went in with nobody there. But for some reason, the doggy heads the ball away. And it's a Chelsea corner. Cole Palmer, unmarked. Totally unmarked. With Neto taking the corner again. Again, that 4 on the 6-yard box. Chalobah, Fernandez, Carwell, Jackson are there. You got the other two in front of the goalkeeper. And Palmer and Casido edge of the box. Right. Cross comes in. It's too high for everyone from Neto. It's gone back post, too high. Everyone's sort of made a run towards the near post or to middle of the penalty box. 6-yard box, sorry. And it's gone over everyone for a Tottenham goal kick. Van der Ven's going to take it inside to the goalkeeper, Vicario. He plays it to the feet of a doggy who's got Enzo right behind him. Referee's claiming that he fouled him. He didn't look like he did. Referee's giving a free kick to Tottenham on the edge of their penalty box. Right. Tottenham free kick. Vicario to take it. Just inside his own box. Left-hand side of the penalty spot. It was a foul. Dangerous though from Tottenham. That goalkeeper doesn't. He looks as bad as Sanchez with the ball at his feet. Vicario launches it high to our right back position. There's a free header for Solanke who gives it straight to Neto. On the volley, launches it high. Jackson against Romero. Jackson's beating him to it. But Romero managed to get his foot away. Jackson still after it. Collects it. Corner penalty box. Shoots Jackson just over the bar. Unlucky. But Jackson has made a massive difference already in this game. what we've been seeing the last few weeks. He's a handful up front. He runs and runs and runs. Romero got right underneath it. Jackson turned away. Romero did well initially when he lost it to get a foot in and force him wide. He's literally 3 yards inside the penalty box, about 5 yards away from the corner of it. That sort of position, opens his body up and just launches it over the far post. Unlucky. But it's coming. It's coming. Tottenham shake it at the back. Those two centre-backs are isolated. Goalkeeper's taking it again out to our right-back position. Chalobah wins it halfway and heads it straight down to a doggy. Coming forward, trying to get the overlap with Son. Plays it straight out of play. Well done, Chelsea. We stepped up, forced them. Chelsea throwing 15 yards from the halfway line. Malagusta to take it. Goes back to Chalobah. Under control. Back to Sanchez. First time away. Well done. Up to halfway. Jackson. Can't get it. Got taken out by Van der Ven. Bentancur was already there. Van der Ven come flying in and took him out. Referee's given a free kick. Does well, Jackson. The player that first turned up at our place, trying to lead the line to what he does now is brilliant. Anyway, Colwill. Cucurella. Ball inside to Gusto. Back to Colwill. Back out to Chalobah. Inside of our half. Enzo. Inside to Casido. Man up his arse. Does well to find Cucurella. Finds Cole Palmer halfway line. Left-hand side. Ball into Jackson's feet. Pins Van der Ven. Turns him. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. But then Enzo steps in and wins it. Cole Palmer outside Tottenham's box. Goes to shoot. They win it. Van der Ven with a challenge. Cole Palmer went down. The referee said he got the ball. Well done, Casido. He steps in and just takes Van der Ven out. Wins the ball. Referee says play on. Edge of the box, Sancho. Left-hand side. On the overlap, it's Cole Palmer. Can he get there? He can't. It's a Chelsea corner. Brilliant, Casido. Absolute brilliant for Casido. What they're talking about now here. They're talking about what they're looking for here. Cole Palmer saying about he got caught on the edge of the box. He did by Van der Ven. He took his standing foot away, and the referee said he's got the ball. He didn't get the ball. He got man first. That's what they're saying, man first. Referee says no. Play on. It's another Chelsea corner. This time for the left-hand side. Enzo's going to take this one. Right foot in swinger. Cross comes in under the goalkeeper. He tries to clear it. It comes out to Jackson. He tries to play a ball inside to Neto, but underplays it. And Tottenham breaking with Odebear. Odebear with a doggy to his left. Chelsea crowding him. He's found a doggy. Edge of our penalty box. He comes inside. And there's Moises Casido, who stands there, looks at the ball, and sticks a foot out and takes it off him on the edge of our penalty box. Brilliant from Casido. Outstanding. The last minute, he's made two worldies. Then Malo Gusto has given the ball away halfway, straight to Spence, who plays it up the line to Odebear. Edge of our penalty box, forced wide by Colwill. Bergvall joins in, comes forward, edge of our box, steps once over, step over, two over. Chelsea do well to block it off with Trevor Chalobah. Enzo Fernandez launches one high, over halfway to Pedro Neto. Chests it down inside a doggy. Is he away? No, the doggy's got in second time of asking, but Chelsea are backing up in numbers. Cole Palmer, 25 yards from goal. Left-hand side of the penalty box is Jadon Sancho. Comes inside again, Sancho. Back on his left foot, trying to hold him up. He's got to go on the outside, but he keeps coming inside, Sancho. Into trouble, but he knows it. He apologises to everyone. Unlucky, Sancho. Get back on your left foot. Anyway, good from Chelsea, this. Colwill. From the throw-in from Cucurella. Gusto collects it centre circle, gives it to Casido. Neto's completely unmarked again. The two wingers are staying really wide for Chelsea, which is what's causing Tottenham a problem. It's gone out to Neto. The dog is in front of him. We're backing him up with Son. Back to Malo Gusto. Centre circle, Colwill. Chalobah to the right-hand side of him. Colwill. Cucurella. Tottenham sort of pushing out now. Colwill. Chalobah. Now Tottenham go as a unit, and then we're playing through him. Enzo. Jackson. Tries to play it forward. Off Romero. Chelsea throw him. So we got a throw-in on this. First touches of the game. Solanke, Son, Maddison, Sanchez, Jackson. Anyway, Chelsea fans gone backwards towards halfway. Colwill finds Cucurella, who finds Cole Palmer with Bergvall trying to nick it off of him, and he slips over. So Cole Palmer manages to get hold of it, but Bergvall was away then. Palmer does that thing where he sits sideways and he waits for the ball to come to him, and they've tried to nick it off him twice, and they nearly did it twice. It's dangerous. As we're playing through the back here, they're trying to press us, and we're doing well here. Oh, unlucky. Can we get there again? We've managed to play out Neto, but Tottenham got players back in. Neto, raking ball wide left here to Sancho. Brings it down first time. He overlaps Cucurella. Sancho runs into trouble again. Cucurella, edge of the box, plays it inside. Bergvall blocks it. Cucurella trying to get in there and win the ball back. And then they've lost the ball. Jed Spence back to Sancho. Oh, he tries to play it into the feet of Jackson. And Romero takes it off him again. Sancho's frustrated here. Now they've got themselves a free kick. Solanke sits and waits. The ball goes to Solanke's feet, 35 yards from goal, back to goal. And he draws the tackle from Colwill, and Tottenham got themselves a free kick. Right inside the centre, halfway inside their own half. Sancho, just go on the outside, mate. Or when you first come in, you've got to hit it early. Don't take 2-3 touches. Just do one touch inside, bang it. He's taking 2 or 3 touches at the minute. Anyway, Romero taking his time with the free kick here. He plays at the Bentancur in the right back position and gets it back to Romero. Chelsea pressing Maddison with the ball now. Into Odegaard to Maddison. Chelsea pressing them. Bentancur, Maddison. Enzo's up his arse. Flicks it away from him. Then Neto. Back to Maddison. They've played out. Tottenham wide left is Son. Edge of our penalty box, left-hand side. Our right-hand side. Son goes beyond Gusto. Drills the ball in. Sanchez. High, a strong hand to get the ball away. Tottenham pick up the loose ball, edge of our penalty box. Maddison. Casido, well done. He gave him a push first time around, but he won the ball second time. He got away with that one, Casido. Anyway, Tottenham win the ball back on halfway. They come forward left-hand side again. A doggy with Son. A doggy. Cross comes in. Well done, Malo Gusto. Blocks it. But Maddison was looking at the referee there because he got to the edge of the penalty box. Maddison. Sanchez. Son went beyond Gusto. Drilled it towards the near post. Sanchez down. Big strong hand. Gets the ball away. And we sort of half clear it. Lucky. But a big strong hand from Sanchez. So Tottenham got themselves a corner. Son's going to take it from our right-hand side. Right. Jackson's on the near post. Chalobah's there with him. And Colwill. All at the near post. Why are those 3 at the near post? Need to get people with height at the back post, surely. Cross comes into the goalkeeper who punches it away near post. Big strong punch. Well done. Comes out to Odegaard. Back to Son. Cross comes in again. Deflected. And away by Chalobah. Out to his left-hand side. Spence against Sancho. Sancho holds him off, does well. To keep hold of it. Well done, Sancho. Cucurella, edge of his own penalty box. Plays out to Enzo. Under pressure from 2 Tottenham defenders. And they've won it with Solanke on the byline. Solanke goes square to Maddison. Maddison to Son, but underplays it. Malo Gusto can win it and drive forward. Gusto, and he does over halfway. Looking for Jackson's run. He's been barsed off by Van der Ven. Jackson goes out of the heap on the floor. It's a shoulder charge. Wasn't a free kick. The ball was Neto. It wasn't Jackson. Anyway, Tottenham with possession deep inside their own half. Maddison, bottom of the centre circle. Into Son, who's cut inside. Back to Maddison. Loose touch from him. Maddison just walking the ball at his feet. 10 yards inside his own half here. Little 5-yard ball to Son. Gets it back and lays it back to Van der Ven. Romero. Deep inside their own half. Tottenham. Bentancur collects it. Out left-hand side of Doggy. Still inside their own half here. Tottenham at the minute. Romero. Back to Van der Ven. Plays it wide left. The Doggy. Up to Son, who cuts inside Chalobah. Son. Into the feet of Solanke. They got a man over. And the man over is Maddison. The ball comes back edge of the box, but well done. Colwill read it. He read the intention, but Tottenham offside anyway. But well done, Colwill. Brilliant. He read Maddison's intention to pull the ball back to where Son was and just stepped in and won it. Anyway, Chelsea free kick taken quickly edge of our own penalty box. Trying to play out. Cucurella to Palmer. Bergval's up his arse. Palmer's held him off. To Casido. Madison's pulled at his shirt and gone down. Referee's given a free kick. Madison's saying it's 6-1, half dozen the other. We've got to play Neto more. We've got to get 2 wingers to go on the overlap, go on the outside more. Anyway, take the free kick. Short, quickly, Sanchez, Casido, Colwell, triangle, Chalobah, Enzo, back to Chalobah. Sanchez launches one up to halfway. Jackson tries to get there. He can't get there. Van de Ven gets there in front of him. And Tottenham wins second ball. Bentancur, wide right is Odebear. Cucurella's with him. 5 yards outside of our box. Wide right, our left. Gone backwards to Bentancur. And he's going to go back to halfway. Over halfway inside his own half to Romero. Steps up to halfway. Back to Bentancur. Back to his own goalkeeper. It's at his own box. Van de Ven drops in to collect it. Steps up towards the centre circle. And then has to stop and give it back to Bergval, who's dropped in his place and plays it wide left to a doggy. This is the problem. Neto is not tracking back, so Doggy and Son have got an overlap on Malagusto. Edge of our penalty box, Son. A Doggy's to his outside. Madison's 5 yards behind him. Picks up the loose ball. Back to a Doggy, and there's the offside. Chelsea's done well. Yeah, he is on the bench, Noni Madueke. Chelsea's defensive line was good there. We caught him offside again. So free kick to Chelsea. Halfway inside of our half, on the right on the right-hand side. Enzo over the ball. Plays a little 5-yard ball back to Chalobah. Back to Sanchez. One touch out of his feet. And launches left-hand side to Cucurella, who controls it. Gives it to Colwell. Colwell out of his feet and launches it high over halfway. Looking for Sancho on the run with Romero. And Romero's cut him off. If Jackson was alive there to support Sancho, he'd been in, but he wasn't. Tottenham do well with it. Back to Romero. Edge of his own penalty box. Plays it out to Van de Ven. Chelsea backing off. So into Madison halfway line. Back to Van de Ven. Wide left is a doggy. Back to Van de Ven. 10 yards inside his own half. Madison. Or Bentancur, sorry. Van de Ven. Bentancur. Madison. Left back position. Ball up the line. Finds Son. He's got a doggy on the overlap. He's there. Chalobah goes across. Cross comes in deflected. Cucurella, well done in front of Odebear. Gets the ball away. Only as far as Son. Halfway, Van de Ven. Madison. Bentancur. Wide left to Doggy. Neto, get back there. He's not tracking back at all, Neto. Just doing well defensively, though. Forced him back to halfway. Odebear with Cucurella up his arse. Palmer's done really well to win it for Bentancur. Well done, Palmer. Driving forward. Bentancur's going to bring him down. He doesn't. Palmer, edge of the penalty box. Out wide, right to Neto. He's slipped. Just trying to get under control. Corner penalty box still. Enzo picked it up. Back out to Neto. Neto to Malo Gusto. They've got acres of space behind their midfield. Really have. Neto up against Son. Lays it back to Malo Gusto. Little dink ball inside to Enzo. Back to Chalobah. Casido. Back to Chalobah. Chelsea trying to suck him out. Enzo. Back to Chalobah. Colwell, centre circle. Casido. Chalobah. Enzo moves inside, which gives him the ball out to Neto. On his left foot. Into 1-2 of Enzo. Cross comes in towards the penalty spot. Bergval heads the ball away. Casido's going to get there. And he does. Beats Solanke to it. Casido, well done. Sancho, left-hand side. Up against Odebear. Cuts inside. Holds it up. Colwell. Back to Chalobah. Back out wide right to Pedro Neto. Up against Doggy and Son. Back to Gusto. Cross comes in. Penalty spot. Just over Palmer's head again. He's unmarked again, Cole Palmer. And you can see him doing this going, why? Why? Comes out to halfway. Colwell, Chalobah, back out to Neto again. Neto's drawing a doggy and Son with him. Comes inside Neto, dinks across. Finds Jadon Sancho. Oh my word. What a save from the goalkeeper. What a save from Vicario. The cross from Pedro Neto is perfect. It evades everyone, and at the back post is Cucurella and Sancho. Sancho sees it, and he brings it down and literally watches it onto his foot. Traps it brilliantly. He's literally corner of the 6-yard box, launches it to the top corner, and Vicario, full stretch, tips it. Gets a big hand to tip it over the bar. What a save from the goalkeeper. That should have been 1-0. What a brilliant save from the keeper, I have to say. Corner taken quickly. Palmer out to Gusto. Back post. Cross deflected. Colwill gets there and brings it under control and does well with it as well. Then he fouls Van der Ven. Van der Ven goes down. And now Romero's just hit Colwill and gone on the floor. So Chalobah's after him. Now there's all handbags. But Romero's gone after. Now Bentancur is going after Chalobah. Chalobah's incensed. Chalobah's absolutely livid here. I don't know what they said. They said something. Chalobah's pointing at him now. He's saying something to Bentancur here. He's absolutely incensed, Chalobah. To the point where they were pulled apart 15 yards from each other, and Chalobah's pointing at him saying something. So Romero went after. He went in after Colwill. He was having a bit of afters with Van der Ven. Now Jackson's having more of it as well. Who's booking who? He's booking Colwill for some... No, who's he booked? Chalobah. He's booked Chalobah for something. Now, hold on. He's booked Chalobah for his, obviously, what he's done in the melee. Chalobah's saying, I haven't got a clue. What are you booking me for? So Enzo's asking him as captain, what is he booking him for? So Colwill tries to win the ball with Van der Ven. It's a shoulder charge. So Van der Ven goes down. So Colwill stand there. So then Romero comes out, and Romero flattens Colwill. And then Chalobah goes after him and has words with Bentancur, and they're literally nose to nose with players trying to pull them apart. But Chalobah's absolutely incensed with him, with Bentancur. Romero got booked. There's 2 minutes of added time, by the way. There's been at least another 2 or 3. The Chalobah got booked. And the edge of this, after all that, it's a Tottenham free kick 10 yards outside their penalty box. They've moved it forward. Anyway, another couple of minutes to go. He's a dirty player, Romero. Anyway, Vicario launches it to our left-back position. Colwill steps in front of Cucurella to help him with Solanke. But the cross comes off the top of his head and goes out for a Tottenham throw-in. Excuse me. Level the edge of our penalty box. Spence to take it. He's got Odegaard and Bergvall with him, covered off by Sancho and Cucurella. Goes to Odegaard. And between the two of them, they played it, done well. Cucurella plays it off of Odegaard for a Chelsea throw-in right by the corner flag. He got a red card because he went in on... didn't he go in on Enzo? Anyway, they're throwing up the line off the top of Bergvall's head. And now Enzo goes down under a challenge from James Maddison. Referee's given the free kick straight away. Enzo's glaring at Maddison about something. It's going to get nasty, this, as normal. Enzo, great free kick over the top, looking for Pedro Neto. Covered off by a doggy. Heads it back to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper held his position on his goal line, basically. Made it easier for him to head it back. Tottenham playing out from the back. They stop, go back to Van der Ven. Edge of his own penalty box, and he plays it square to Romero. Chelsea's shuffling across with Palmer. He plays it up to halfway. Colwill beats Solanke to it. Bentancur wins second ball, but plays it too hard for Jed Spence. Out of play for Chelsea throw-in. What a save from Vicario. My God. Unbelievable save. Save of the season. Anyway, Chelsea with the throw-in. Technically, they've gone backwards, I'd imagine, and it's then gone back over the top, looking for Jackson's run between the two defenders again, but this time it rolls away through to Vicario. Maddison collects it from him, up against Enzo. And then that's it. Referee blows for half-time. So, half-time, 0-0. And I have to say, based on chances, Chelsea have created some good openings. 3 different chances here. A couple of situations where if the ball was a little bit lower, would have been perfect. But early doors, Jackson's caused Romero and Van der Ven problems with his presence. And Jackson goes in and keeper comes out, ball over the top, comes into the penalty box. Jackson tries to get a shot away, but the keeper blocks it off. It then hits Van der Ven, who then sort of takes a touch. He sort of hits him. He's about a foot away from him. He tries to clear it. He smacks it straight into the back of Jackson, or to the front of Jackson's ankle. His foot, sorry. And it reflects off him and goes towards the goal, but hits the bottom of the near post and bounces away. Opportunities where we've got other opportunities where we're trying to get in. Another one left-hand side. Cole Palmer on the overlap, gets the 6-yard box, drills the cross, and there's Enzo to tap it in, but blocked by Doggy, comes off his bum, and then his arm, well, he's got his back to the actual play. He doesn't know where the ball is, and the ball's trickling towards the goal line, and the goalkeeper then gets up and just falls on it on the goal line to stop it from being a goal. And then towards the end of the game, the first half there, the unbelievable save from the goalkeeper, Vicario. Literally, Jadon Sancho, a ball from Pedro Neto, wide right. Neto plays a great ball to the back post. There's Cucurella and Sancho. Cucurella gambles on the ball being perfect. He goes inwards. Sancho reads the flight of it and steps back 10 yards and just kills it with one touch at his foot. And then swivels and he drills one. And it's going top corner. It's literally perfect. And Vicario, full stretch, tips it over the bar. But Tottenham have had their little dangerous moments as well. They've got in with overlaps on the left-hand side. Son drilling across towards the near post, across the 6-yard box. They've got in a couple of times. Sanchez, as the only thing Sanchez had to do is get down and get a strong arm to a cross that's coming low to palm and parry it away, and he did so. But apart from that, they've not had much at the moment, Tottenham. So this has been good from Chelsea. Really good so far. What do you guys think so far? Let me know. So, we've had bad luck. DJ Jamie, if average first half, I'll pay the fee to send Sancho back to Man United. I think someone's got to tell Jadon Sancho, mix it up a bit. Don't always keep cutting inside. Go on the left-hand side. Mix it up. Because at the minute, he's been telegraphed. Because they know what he's going to do. Every single time he's going to come inside on his right foot and just come across the edge of the 6-yard box and just stand there. And the midfielders just come in and tuck in and he runs into trouble. If he mixes it up and goes on the overlap, goes on the outside, then, then I think we can get better from him. Pedro Neto, he's trying to get himself like one-on-one with a Doggy, but Son's getting back there to help him. So Neto's been held up. There was a give and go, 1-2 with Enzo Fernandez. He did actually get down the right-hand side, put a good cross in. But that's what I was just saying about there on the just after the half-time whistle. Cole Palmer has edged himself in the penalty box. He's made a run, and he's been completely unmarked twice. But each time the ball is literally a yard or 2 yards above his head. Foot above his head, sorry. 2 foot. Or a foot above his head. And if it was any lower, he was literally, it would be perfect. Unmarked. Totally unmarked. But you can already see Nicholas Jackson being back in the team. The difference that we've got a presence up front. We've got someone who goes up against defenders, who's not afraid to get physical with them. And Romero and Van der Ven will know they've been in the game with this one. And it's such a different scenario we've got now with him in the team. I know people will moan like Mariel about Jackson, complaining, criticising. But in that 45 minutes, you can see what we've been missing the last couple of months. So there's goals in this game. Chelsea need to keep doing what they're doing, but mix it up a bit. Neto go down the line a lot more. Sancho go down a lot more. But what I will say is they're both staying very, very wide when we've got the ball. The only thing that's bugging me is that Neto's sort of coming inside to try and close the defenders down, the centre-backs down. The same as George did against Copenhagen a couple of weeks ago. And they're getting easier on the left-hand side. And Doggy, he's easy to he can go up and join Son on an overlap. And it's going to give Malo Gusto isolated. But at the minute, it's a competitive game. We should be one up, but for a world-class save from the goalkeeper. So just seeing the highlights of this first half. So readable Sancho. Let's not forget how crap Spurs are. Jabiru Joe. Yeah, hit the post. Chelsea chances, yeah. Well, over the top. Jackson takes a touch on his chest. And because he's running so fast towards... He takes the touch on his chest. Literally, he's on the edge of the box. And then he takes it... I tell you what, I didn't notice what he's tried to do. So he's taken a touch on his chest, and as he's running, he's tried to flick it with his left foot. Of course, Malo Gusto shot wide as well. I forgot that one. They're doing all the Chelsea chances. Brilliant from Cole Palmer. Squared it. There's Enzo's run. And the doggies with him. And this is the one at the end. Jadon Sancho. Great first touch. Great shot. Goalkeeper. Honestly. You see the replay from behind the goal. Sancho hits it perfect. It's flying. It's travelling top corner. Roof of the net. And he's got a big hand from nowhere, the goalkeeper. Outstanding save, I have to say. One of the saves of the season. Jesus Christ. Nice to see Mr. He's won it all. Gary Cahill. Doing the punditry for Sky from the Chelsea point of view. Of course, from the Tottenham point of view, you got, Jamie. But, you know. Mr. Redknapp. Anyway, they're going to talk about Tottenham. They'll probably show a couple of instances where Tottenham got down our left-hand side. But apart from that, Pfizer, we need to get more people in the penalty area when we tackle them to press them down. But then we leave ourselves exposed, don't we? You got to have a balancing act. You got to find that balance. So, anyway, we've come close 3 times, 4 times in that first half. We moaned like Muriel last year that we weren't creating enough chances at some point, or the season before that. We're now creating plenty. We need this win. Need a goal. Need the big 3 points today. Points not going to be good enough. We need 3. What would you guys do? Would you keep it the same? Would you make any changes at half time? Let me know, people. Make sure you smash the like button for me as well. Really appreciate it if you did. And again, for those you guys that are watching, 54 of you so far, appreciate it. All of you, thank you. But just a little note, just on the channel here, I haven't done any videos from when we last played. The reason why is because if you look at my channel and the videos beforehand, the last couple, and the last live streams, I got very negative, in a very negative mind space. And I decided to take a break, step away for a couple of weeks, recharge, refresh, get rid of that negative energy, because I was getting myself quite wound up. So that's what I decided to do. I've lost 7 subscribers from it, and views are not great, obviously, on my channel at the moment, but they will pick up again, hopefully. But all I need you guys to do is smash the like button for me and spread the word, and I'd really appreciate it, every single one of you. So this is the live match commentary. This is ball-by-ball match coverage. I'm sure you may have seen it before. If you haven't, welcome along. It's not a watch-along. We don't sit and just waffle on and decide, oh, there's a goal, or what a big chance that was. It's ball-by-ball coverage, and hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you do. I love doing it. It's what I'm passionate about doing, and I really enjoy it. So hopefully you guys do too. Jabiru Joe. CFC stands for close. Frigging close. Oh, dearie me. So anyway, big half this. Big 45 minutes. Heading into Brentford away the weekend. Crack a beer, Darth. We need the energy boost. I might just do that, actually. No, you just said that. Got my chill cushion. Got a cushion for my back. I'm getting old. I might just do that. Good shout, Jabiru Joe. Well, my fridge is making a noise. Stop that nonsense. It's making a horrible noise. Never mind. So, I don't know why it's making that noise. Hopefully you guys can't hear it. So I'll keep it the same. I'll give it 15 minutes, maybe. And then if it doesn't change, bring on Noni Madueke. Maybe look at Nkunku. But I mean, I always say it, but a nice early goal would be good, wouldn't it? Why is that making that noise? Right, it will shut up now. So cheers, everyone. Yeah, I had to twist my arm there, Terry, 100%. Yeah, look. Oh, dear. The only problem is, though, Jabiru Joe, is got a bit of news of all that sort of stuff. Did one of these private blood test things where it tests you for intolerances. Food intolerances, 200 different types of food. And guess what I am? So I'm gluten. I can't have gluten. I can't have egg white. I can't have, what was it? Gluten, egg white, something else, wheat, and cow's milk. So I'm now drinking gluten-free beer. Len thinks we need James for his accuracy. Emmanuel says Maresca's way of playing tonight, is just rigid. It is, but it's working at the moment. I tell you, the reason why it's working is because Tottenham doing the same thing, same formation. So off the bench, we got a stronger bench than Tottenham's, in my opinion. But we shall see. So, massive half this one. Okay. That's going to be a big fight as well, by the way, in the boxing. Chris Eubank Jr. against Conor Benn. The Eubank Benn trilogy. Right, okay. Let's get back into this game now. Just see that Luke Little has just lost in the darts. Tottenham had no shots on target in that first half. At all. Come on, Chelsea. Make them pay. Come on. Get the goal. Get us 3 points. Honestly, if it come off the back of someone's head, back of someone's ankle, take 7 deflections and come off, it's someone right in the genitals and goes in. I'll take anything right now for a win. So let's hope that we get that, or let's hope we do it in more style than that. Right, players coming back out for the second half. Doesn't look like any changes for Tottenham. Well, Dewsbury Hall's having a good old chat there with Nicholas Jackson. No changes for Chelsea either, by the looks of it. So Chelsea kicking towards Matthew Harding, which means Tottenham are kicking the other way. So, guys, Tottenham in their huddle again. Chelsea players just in their positions waiting to start. Right, Cole Palmer's going to get us underway. Come on, Chelsea. And he does. Straight back to the goalkeeper. Edge of his own box, Sanchez. Launches it. Jackson's not going to get there. Van der Ven free header. Heads it out to right back, where Malo Gusto does well against Son to win it and loops it up in the air. Thriller for Bentancur. Chalobah into Casido. Brings it down to Colwill. Back out to Chalobah. Plays it outside of Son to Malo Gusto. Back to Chalobah, calming it down. Goes back to Sanchez. Being pressed by Solanke again. Sanchez launches it out to the left-hand side here, and Sancho's trying to get in behind the defender, who gets the ball away and finds Cole Palmer, who gives it back to Colwill into the feet of Malo Gusto. Casido up against Maddison. Cucurella. Cole Palmer on the byline, literally halfway line. Cuts it inside to Casido. Malo Gusto, middle of midfield. Casido, good overlap. And there's the extra man. Enzo, wide right. Neto, up against Udogie. Comes back on his left foot. Corner of the box. Holds him up. He's not gone on the outside again, Neto. And then Udogie is judged to have fouled him. He's had a couple of nips at him. But Neto, he should have either released it or gone on the outside. He didn't. He held on to it too long. Chelsea free kick anyway. 30 yards from goal. 35 yards from goal, I'd say. And it's just right-hand side of centre. Enzo's over it. Tottenham's holding on the defensive line on the edge of their box. Chalobah, Colwill, Sancho, Jackson, all there with Cucurella. Cross comes in towards the penalty spot. Oh, it evades everyone. Solanke went for it, but then it slipped over and it fooled everybody else. Tottenham can get it away by their own corner flag, up over halfway. They got Odegaard up against Gusto, does well, goes back to Sanchez. And back to Enzo Fernandez. Enzo plays it out wide left to Cucurella, who volleys it forward to Jackson. Holds it up. Jackson does really well, but no, he's offside. I wonder why the Tottenham defenders were not after him, because he's offside. Anyway, he's just showing that free kick again for some reason. It comes to nothing. I don't know why. Playing not bad, Peter. Had 4 chances in the first half. An unbelievable save from the goalkeeper. We should be 1 up. Anyway, Tottenham free kick. Romero to take it. Plays it forward, looking for Bergvall. And he's gone all the way back to Romero inside his own half here. Chased by Jackson. Oh, he turns away from Jackson. Sold himself a bit. Now Romero gives it straight to Malo Gusto inside his own half. Gusto takes a touch. Under pressure from Son. Back to Chalobah. Finding Casido. Little triangles to play away from the Tottenham press. Colwill, Cucurella, up the line over the top. Sancho's looks like he's offside. He isn't. Spence volleys it out of play. Chelsea got themselves a throw-in. Halfway inside Tottenham's half, left-hand side. Cucurella back to Palmer. Palmer digs it out of his feet and swings the ball wide right. Looking for Pedro Neto. Drops in to collect it. Right back position. Enzo's beyond him. Gusto's inside. Just leaves it for Enzo. Malo Gusto. Casido, Gusto, Colwill, Chalobah, moving Tottenham around it, trying to. Chalobah, back to Colwill, wide right is Enzo, right back position, Neto, Casido's got Akers, there's a space on wide left to Sancho, brings it down on his chest, Sancho, Neto goes on the overlap. Plays it into the feet of Palmer. Back to go edge of the box. Palmer, left foot, turns. Can't go anywhere. He does. He gets a shot away. Saved at the near post by Vicario. Spence holding off Palmer. Ball's going out of play for a corner. But then Chelsea won it back. Sancho, edge of the penalty box, up against three Tottenham defenders. Forced backwards to Colwill. Palmer, out of his feet, left-footed. Cross comes in. Yes! Enzo Fernandez with the header. And Enzo does this, points at this for the fans. What a ball from Cole Palmer. Absolutely outstanding from Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer got the ball out of his feet and he looked up and he plays the ball inside the penalty box. And Enzo Fernandez, let's just see this again. Brilliant. Enzo pulls off the back of Van der Ven and Doggy leaves him. Palmer, he's literally 5 yards outside the penalty box. He lifts one towards the back post and Van der Ven is caught ball watching. Enzo's between him and Ndoggy, but Neto is with Ndoggy as well. Ndoggy can't go. Van der Ven gets sucked to Jackson and Enzo Fernandez, as the ball comes over, he's right-hand side of the goal and he heads it back the way it come. Goalkeeper can't get there. The ball goes in and it's 1-0 Chelsea. Cole Palmer assist. That'll calm it all down. But Enzo was doing this to the fans. When he scored. Brilliant. Brilliant from us. Patient build-up. Absolutely outstanding. Tottenham kick us off. Maddison. Back to Van der Ven. He launches it. Wide right, our left. Colwill wins a big header. Out of play. It's a Tottenham thrown on the right-hand side. Back to Spence. Back to Romero. And he goes back to Vicario. Outside his own penalty box. Plays it back to Romero. Chelsea dropped off. Defending inside their own half at the minute. Van der Ven can step forward. He actually goes left-hand side to Son. Halfway inside of our half, but he's fronted up by Pedro Neto and he goes back. Son. Into Ndoggy, who turns Enzo. Ndoggy, corner of our penalty box. Malo Gusto stands up. Son makes a run towards the byline. Beyond him. Holds it up, back to Ndoggy. Outside the penalty box, Bentancur. Chelsea working from side to side as a unit here. Forcing Tottenham backwards. Now Odobert up against Cucurella. Supported by Spence. Odobert, Bentancur, held up by Palmer. And there we go. Well done. Chelsea's unit, well done. The ball goes back outside and they catch them offside. But Chelsea take the free kick quickly. The referee doesn't like it. That was Enzo Fernandez, 51st minute, 1-0. Peter Eustace, spot on, mate. Spot on. We do. We play much better when Nicholas Jackson's up front. He wasn't involved in the goal, but he sucked Van der Ven towards him. Anyway, we've played the free kick across our goal line, across our box, I should say. And then Chalobah's been caught late by Ndoggy as he come forward. Chelsea free kick. The focus now is on Postegoglou, the camera. Under real pressure, Postegoglou. Anyway, Chelsea free kick gone backwards. Colwill. Cucurella's giving it away, trying to find Palmer Bergvall. But well done, Cucurella. He goes in and wins the ball clean. Brilliant. Sancho inside to Caicedo. He's got Enzo through the middle. Chelsea got Sancho left-hand side. Sancho's in acres. He doesn't play it to him. He plays it out to Neto. Back post. What a waste of an opportunity. It's come out to Enzo Fernandez. What a waste. Enzo should have played Sancho. He was perfectly through. Got to the edge of the box, plays a Neto. He held it up, left foot, crossed towards the back post. They half cleared it. Enzo chests it and then back to goal. Tries to volley it over his head. It was a wrong ball. Wrong ball. Jadon Sancho should have been in. Wrong ball. Anyway, Tottenham playing out from the back here. Van der Ven. Actually does well and finds Bergvall. They've got a man over right inside his Odobert. Cucurella's got to get there. Cucurella comes out to meet him. Sancho gets back. He's playing one touch too many. Well done, Cucurella. Cucurella done brilliant. I was saying he's got to get there. Odobert goes up against him. He collects it halfway inside of our half and he drives forward. He gets the edge of the box. He does a step over and flicks the ball with his other foot, but he flicked it too far away. But the important thing was Cucurella stood his ground, didn't go to close him, So when he overplayed it, Cucurella just mopped it up, stood there, just shielded the ball out. Chelsea goal kick taken short across our penalty box up to Jackson, who's done really well to hold up. Now Jackson run up against Romero, and he's going to win the ball. He is. Well done. Right wing, Jackson holds the ball up. Well done. Neto driving inside, gets the push from Romero. Then Maddison comes across, sives him and takes him out. And Maddison's saying, why is it against me? Because you just took him out. You're a shit player, Maddison. You're all good when you got time and you got fluff and all that sort of stuff. You get in a game like this, you disappear. You get someone like your arse, you disappear. He's literally just body checked him to the floor and he's gone, why me? Maddison. He's a useless waste of space. Honestly. Roy Keane's spot on. So he's still arguing his case, Maddison. So Chelsea got themselves a free kick here. We're 30... I'd say it's just a touch under 30 yards from goal. It's right out on the right. It's sort of right inside the centre, but it's a little bit narrower than the width for the penalty box, the position of the ball. Cross comes in towards the penalty spot. We're in there. Oh, they've managed to get it away. It's come out. Yes! Casino! Brilliant free kick. Brilliant free kick. I honestly thought that we were going to sort of get it in there. The cross come in towards the penalty spot. I thought Cole was going to get there. Tottenham get in front of him and head it away. And the second ball, it sort of comes second ball. Let's have a look at this again. Enzo puts it on a plate. Are they going to do it offside? Romero gets in front. He gets in front of Colwill and he heads it sort of away. And then Bergvall heads it up in the air, but he gets to the edge of the box and Casido sees it and he literally just gets his body right and he just hits it on the volley, low down in the corner, literally in the bottom of the corner, bottom corner to make it 2, but VAR looking at offside. Someone is offside when the cross came in. I'm not sure who it was, but there is someone offside. I think it's Jackson, but he's not interfering with play. I don't think. But when the ball's played, he's in an offside position. Do they decide that he is... Is it offside? Is the goal going to be offside? I think it might be. Remember, I'm watching this on delay. I'm on the Sky Sports app, which I bought and paid for, but it's an hour delayed. No, no spoilers in chat, people. Maddison talking to Palmer. What are they looking at? They're looking at Enzo. Because when the ball was played, it went nowhere near Jackson. It went to... It literally... The defender, Romero, done great against whoever he was defending against. What are they looking at? What are they saying? I must say, if this was given against us, I'd be peed off, I have to say. But Jackson doesn't interfere with the game at all, I don't think. Yeah, looking at Enzo's position. But there's an arm there. There's an arm from a Tottenham defender behind him. I think it's Solanke. He's got an arm down, and his arm position is level with Enzo. So I think this should be given. Unless they deem Jackson to be offside, because he's about 2 yards off. But he's sort of near post. The ball goes beyond him towards the penalty spot. So what are they going to deem this as? But honestly, Bergvall literally just flicked the ball away towards the edge of the box and Casino just watched it onto his foot and volleyed it and literally drilled it into the bottom corner. Offside. Are they giving it as offside? Yeah, they're saying it's offside. It's going to be taken off. They're just telling the referee now, VAR. No, offside. Goal's been taken off. Unlucky Casino. Unlucky. So, Tottenham got themselves a free kick. In the D outside their box. Just go again, Chelsea. Just go again. Right, long ball from Vicario. Colwell wins it. Sancho picks up the loose ball. Finds Cucurella. Jackson plays the ball out wide right. We're over their half. Inside their half now. Neto up against Ndoggy. Comes inside again. Holds it up back to Malo Gusto. Chelsea players going in the box then. If you want on the outside, he keeps coming inside Neto. And Sancho's doing my head in. Anyway, we've kept on possession. We've gone back to come forward. Consider a great ball. Palmer in the penalty box, left-hand side. Gets across. Oh, goalkeeper tips the ball away. And then they're trying to play out from the back here, Tottenham. Get themselves in problem, but they've managed to get it away to Son. And wide right. Well done, Cucurella. Steps in front of Odegaard to win it on halfway. Otherwise, he was in. Well done. We played it out wide right to Malo Gusto. Pedro Neto. Go on the byline. He doesn't. He slows it down. Back to Malo Gusto. Back to Chalobah. Back to Colwell. Cucurella. Inside is Casino. Feints one way. Comes this way. And finds Enzo in the right back position. Neto now running. You got 1-on-1. You got Malo Gusto on the overlap. He ignores him. Comes inside Neto again. Then goes on the outside to Gusto. Gusto into feet of Neto. Back to Gusto. Enzo. Just going from right to left. Back to Colwell. Centre circle. Cucurella. Jadon Sancho now. Palmer's on the overlap. He's played it, overplayed it. Unlucky. Palmer's making a little run in the pocket. Unlucky. But that little earlier one, great little bit of interplay from Chelsea. And we got down the left-hand side, and Cole Palmer, he got in and he went beyond the defender, two defenders. He gets to the byline and he pulls it across the goal, but Vicario got there to put a big hand, like Sanchez did first half. Same for Vicario, got away with it, Tottenham. Try and play out from the back here, and Colwell, Solanke's gone down. Colwell, we actually won it high. And Gusto's gone down. He's given it, referee. They're playing out from the back, and Colwell's gone there with Solanke. And Solanke felt him there and went down. The referee says play on. And Colwell just picked up the ball, gave it wide to Gusto. And we're playing through. And then they're basically saying that, there was a foul on Malo Gusto. Tottenham tried to play on, but the referee wasn't having it. So Chelsea got themselves a free kick. This time it's wider than the width of the penalty box. It's in between the byline and the penalty box. That's the width of it. But it's about 25 yards out. We're trying to take it quick to Cole Palmer. The referee's having none of it. The referee's saying, wait for me to blow the whistle. He's actually pacing out the wall, the 10 yards. And Neto just plays it beyond him. Right, so free kick again. Palmer's on the outside with Neto. So Neto's over it, and so is Enzo. Jackson once again. Jackson, Colwell, Casino, Sancho, Cucurella, Chalobah. It's gone to Palmer. Left foot towards the back post. No one's there. Odegaard just heads it away. So Sancho drops off to collect it. And does. Gives it to Casino. Enzo Fernandez. Up the line to Neto. Back to Cole Palmer. Collects it. Left-footed. Feints to turn. Just lays it off to Enzo. Back to Malo Gusto. Out to Neto. Take him on byline now. Oh dear. What's he doing, Neto? He's come inside. He's literally not even having a... He's refusing to go on the outside. And he's tried to have a shot. Cutting inside from the right-hand side. He's gone off for a corner, for a throw-in. So Tottenham making two changes. Brennan Johnson's coming on. And so is Sarr. And Son's gone off. I know, Son's on. Who's gone off for Tottenham? Bergval's gone off for Sarr. And Brennan Johnson's come on for... Who's he come on for? Odegaard. Odegaard's gone off. So Johnson, he's dangerous. Right. Tottenham got to throw him deep inside their own half, level the edge of their penalty box. Back to Romero on the volley, launches it up to halfway. Chalobah's underneath it, makes a bit of a mess of it, but does well to recover. Solanke, second ball, they pick it up, and it's out to Son, left-hand side, driving towards our penalty box. A doggy on the overlap. He tries to put it square. Well done, Chalobah, who read it, blocked it off. They claim an handball. All the Tottenham players are around him saying handball, referee. Was it a handball or not? No, it goes up and hits his arms here. His arm's on the floor and it hits him here. That's not handball. Oh, it hits his arm first. It actually hits him on the arm first. But he's on the sliding tackle, so he can't do nothing about it, can he? Anyway, Tottenham got a corner. We're getting around. Well, Van der Ven's on Sanchez. Madison's getting there. So it's our right back position. Tottenham's left wing. Son with a corner. Jackson and Madison. Can't get it past the near post. Palmer heads up in the air. They win second ball. Third ball, there's a shot. Oh, it's gone straight to... It sort of deflected down to Van der Ven on the edge of the 6-yard box. He sort of poked it forward, and lucky enough, it just went straight to Sanchez. And a good ball early over the top, left-hand side to Jackson, and they get the ball away. Yeah, Spence flicks the header down, and Colwell gets a bit of a mix-up, and Van der Ven is actually by the penalty spot. He slices it straight to Sanchez. Anyway, Tottenham got possession just inside their own half. Left wing is Song. Gusto's shutting him off. He's had to go back to Madison inside his own half here. Madison. Bentancur. Van der Ven. Right-hand side here is Sarr. Spence. 10 yards inside of our half here. Right wing. Unlucky Jackson. Jackson goes in with Romero. Referee's going to blow up for it. He just wanted to win the ball. But as Romero clears it, is obviously his trailing leg catches Jackson. So Romero kicks him and goes down holding to his feet. So Jackson's now been booked for it. Definitely no in for a game. Sancho's coming off. There's the change. Sancho's off. Madueke, is it? Or Nkunku, who is it? Madueke's coming up. Yeah, Madueke's on the right-hand side, which means Neto goes left-hand side. Now he might go more on the outside now, left-footed Neto. Anyway, so Tottenham free kick, 5 yards inside their own half here. And they go square, centre circle, Van der Ven. Madison drops in, says good ball, ignores him. And Van der Ven plays the ball over the top, looking for Son. Collects it, edge of the penalty box. The doggies on the overlap, forced outwards. Son driving towards the penalty box. Little ball inside to Madison. Pulls it back, edge of the box. Sarr goes down, claiming that there's a penalty, but the referee says none of it. And now it's offside. Casino made a good challenge, and they're claiming a penalty. So Casino's saying to Sarr, Casino's having a go at Sarr, telling me you're diving. Did he dive? He did. He didn't touch him. Son didn't touch him. Casino didn't touch him. He just fell over. That's why Casino's fuming with him. That's why his words. Bro, Casino was like that, doing that to him. Anyway, so our free kick launched up to the left-hand side. They win it. First header. Then Chalobah can't get there. And actually, they broke into Tottenham. Sarr shoots from distance and he scored. Deary me. Sarr has hit one from 30 yards, drilled it into the bottom corner. And it's 1-1. Let me just see what happened there. We've tried to play out or play up. Let's just see that again. We give the ball away. Chelsea players are incensed with something here. The Casino sort of... Oh, he's just gone straight into Casino's leg. Sarr's gone into his leg and won the ball off him. That's what they're talking about. So the ball goes up. So Solanke beats Casino to the ball, but the ball bounces down to Casino and he's trying to control it. And Sarr goes in with his foot up and he catches Casino on his leg. Casino goes down injured. Sarr just runs on with the ball and it hits it low into the corner. And Sanchez gets an arm to it. They're checking the foul. It's a foul. His foot is on his knee. It's a foul. Be disallowed. He's going to the screen, the referee. It'll be disallowed. Be disallowed. 100% disallowed. It's got to be. Has to be. But it's literally like... So it's in our half, bottom of the centre circle. The ball's playing up Casino. He's never going to beat Solanke to it. They sort of clatter into each other. The ball falls down to Casino. And he's turning. He can see Sarr coming. And he's trying to position himself. And Sarr goes up. And he catches him on his knee. And you see on the replay with force, Casino's kneecap moves that way. Like his actually leg is forced to move this way. And he goes through him. He goes through Casino to win the ball. And then drives forward. All the Chelsea players at the time were all going, what are you talking about? Postecoglou's looked at the replay. And he's got arms out on the sideline saying, why is this being looked at? It's a foul, Postegoglou. If that was one of your players that gets touched like that gets fouled like that, they take their time though. Casino's fine. That's a foul. He's taking him out. It's a foul. I'm looking at it. The replay's going the same angle where you see him hit Casino, like kick Casino on his leg, on his knee, 8 times, 9 times. It's dangerous play. But he's gone through Casino's leg. They're sort of standing 5 yards behind the referee. Lord, everyone's looking at the screen. You can see it. It's a free kick. Sarr's got a yellow card for it as well. So goals disallowed. So we've had one disallowed. They've had one disallowed. And Sarr's booked for it. Postecoglou's shaking his head. Yeah, if he saw... Exactly, Jolly, you're right. If he saw the dive, it would have been a second yellow. So Madison's going to have a word. So it's a foul on Casino, rightly so. See, if you're Postegoglou, if that happened to one of his players, he'll be fuming and saying that goal should be disallowed. He's shaking his head on the sideline, shaking like as if to say, typical, whatever. That's a free kick all day long. Chelsea take a free kick out to Enzo Fernandez. Wide right is Madueke. First chance to run. And he does. And he goes. But he's been brought down by Ndoggy. And they give us the free kick as well. Well done, Madueke. Knocked it past him, got his body in the way. Ndoggy pulled him down. Free kick to Chelsea. Level. It's probably about, I'd say 16 yards out. Wide right. Chance Chelsea to get across it. Oh, Cucurella's got booked as well for something. I don't know what he's got booked for. Anyway. He's coloured his hair, Cucurella. He's got like blondish ginger flicks in his hair. Just so you know. Just trying to paint a picture. Right, I'd say this is probably 12 yards from the byline. It's right out. It's probably about 5 yards in from this side. From the sideline. So Tottenham holding the line, which is about 8 yards out. A couple of yards from the 6-yard box. Cross comes in towards the back post. Over Colwill. It's going to go out to Jackson. He's going to collect it. He plays it back to Casino. Casino forced under pressure from Sarr, goes back to Malo Gusto. Cole Palmer swings the ball wide left. Great big long ball. Well played as well to Jackson. Brings it down first time, but he's offside, unfortunately. So they take it quickly to Romero, edge of his own penalty box. 16 plus injury time to go. 2 disallowed goals, 1 for each side here. They're playing out. Spence up to halfway. Solanke holds it up, tries to find Son, but he can only find Malo Gusto. But Son goes well to win it off of him. Inside his own half, has to go back to Van der Ven. Madueke shut him down. Well done now, Jackson. After Romero. Up the line. They give it away. Chelsea forced the error. Casino covering off at right back. Does brilliant. Back to Sanchez. Get rid of it, Sanchez. And he does. Well done. Over everybody. Jackson's in. Oh, the keeper's come out. Keeper read it. Got in there in front of Jackson. But offside. Yeah, Jackson's offside. Unlucky. L'Oreal. Anyway, they take the free kick quickly to Bentancur. He's just inside his own half here, and he goes wide right to Spence. He goes square to Romero. Bottom of the centre circle. Tottenham inside their own half here at the moment. Romero plays the ball into Undogi, who's come off that position. He's inside. Outside of his Son. Corner of the penalty box. Malo Gusto's fronting him up. Tries to go on the outside. Gusto holds him up. Well done. Plays it off for Son. Chelsea goal kick. Brilliant. Well done. Brilliant, Malo Gusto. They're showing the replay of Sarr going down for the penalty. And I'm wondering if they're talking about the fact that they think that should be. Or they're showing the afters. So Casino and Sarr are mouthing off at each other. Next thing you know, he's clattered Casino in the knee. Before scoring. And he got disallowed. We've come back from that replay to live play, and Tottenham have got the ball, edge of our penalty box. Forced outwards or back towards halfway. Van der Ven collects it, left back position. Madueke comes up to him. Fridge is making a noise again. Shut up, bloody Fridge. Right, halfway line, Bentancur. Chelsea defending their own half at the minute. Out to Spence. Inside is Sarr, halfway line. Square of him is Van der Ven. Steps into our half, plays the ball over the top, looking for a run of Son. Gusto heads it down and hits Son with it. Deflects off Son, finds Madison. He goes back to Sarr. 25 yards out. Spence. They're in down the right-hand side. Sarr, cross comes in. Held away by Malo Gusto. Enzo, can you get there? He can't. Bentancur wins it. And then it comes to Brennan Johnson, and Cole Palmer does well to win it and plays a long ball over the top, looking for Neto. Can he get there with Romero? Romero heads it away. It's a Chelsea throw-in halfway inside Tottenham's half. Good defensively from Chelsea. Neto takes the throw back to Cole Palmer, halfway line, gives it back to Neto. Back to Palmer on the overlap. Palmer's gone. Left-hand side. Palmer's away. He's trying to find Jackson. Blocked off by Romero. And it's a Chelsea throw-in by the corner flag. Palmer thinks about taking it quickly, and thinks, I'll leave that for Cucurella. And he does. Right, corner flag. Throw in taken short to Casino. It's a bad ball back to him, and Tottenham can get the ball away. Giving it to Palmer, who's given the ball away. He's won it back though, Palmer. But Brennan Johnson wins it off him, and then well done. Neto wins it off of Brennan Johnson. Then he tries to dribble around him. Tottenham win it back. By their own corner flag here at the moment. Chelsea trying to pin him in. Bentancur trying to get it away. Shut down by Casino. They try and play out. They're giving it away. Enzo Fernandez inside the penalty box. Turns him. Fernandez byline. Crosses it. Oh, bloody hell. Vicario again. Gets the ball away. Otherwise, Jackson had a tap in. Tottenham breaking forward. Madison, halfway line, holds the ball up. Driving against us. Up against Son. Son comes out. Oh, bloody hell. Pedro Neto, you absolute idiot. Son's on the corner of the penalty box. He's got Malo Gusto standing in front of him. fronting him up. He can't go anywhere. He comes inside and flying across comes Pedro Neto, who just scythes him and takes him out. So they've now got a free kick, edge of our box. Neto. Not had a good game today. Oldin and Kunku for Neto. Anyway, Tottenham got a free kick just outside the box here. It's just outside the width for the near post. I'd say it's 20 yards out. You're right, Martin. Stupid free kick to give away. Mark, by the way, good stat as well about the bookings and the fouls. Right, Maddison is over this. Neto's lying on the floor behind the 4-man wall. Maddison's over it. It's a perfect position, perfect distance. Sanchez get there to cover it. Maddison off the wall and away for a corner. Well done. The wall jumped, hit someone on the head. I'm not sure who it was. Corner to Tottenham. 10 minutes plus injury time to go. Tottenham corner from the left, their left-hand side. Our right back position. Casillo's all over Van de Ven here at the minute, right in front of Sanchez. And of course, Sanchez then pushes him away. Cross comes in near post. Palmer gets the ball away. Chelsea defenders down. Cucurella on the floor, but he's now up. Out to Maddison. Overlap. Brennan Johnson. Cross comes in. Tries to head it away. Trying to get the ball away. Oh, dearie me. We tried to clear it twice. And we half clear it. It deflects off somebody else and comes out to Jed Spence, edge of the penalty box. And he shoots high and wide over the bar. Maddison, ball at Brennan Johnson, lifts it towards the penalty spot. Sarr misses it. It comes off Casino's head. Malagusto tries to clear it and just shanks it. And it comes out to Spence and then just literally launches it over the bar. We are, Jolly, you're right, playing with fire. Right, with that, Jackson's coming off and Reece James is going on. Nicholas Jackson, he's done really well today. He's coming off. So Neto go up front. Reece James is on. We'll see what's going to happen here. Enzo Maresca's trying to get. He's telling someone to be quiet. I'm not sure what he's saying. Right, so James is coming at right back. They've gone 3 at the back. 3 centre-backs. Not sure. No, he's gone at right back. Malo Gusto. Where's Gusto gone? Gusto's gone left wing. Yes, so Malo Gusto's gone left-hand side. Get Tuchel's in there. Back of the members. In there with Enrique Alario. Anyway, throw-in's gone back to Colwill. And he's gone all the way back to Sanchez. Get rid of it. Left-footed. Launches it high over the top. Good ball. And Malo Gusto's left-hand side. He's in, Gusto. Penalty box. Holding the ball up. He does well. Well done. Back to Palmer. Little dink ball. Oh, goalkeeper tips the ball away. Palmer went for the lob and he tipped it away. Madueke collects the loose ball. Enzo Fernandez collects it. Back to Madueke. Plays it into the feet of Reece James outside the penalty box. Back to goal. Holds off a challenge. Out to Chalobah. Wide right is Enzo. Cross blocked and comes to Son. Trying to play out Son. Lays it off to Bentancur. Back to Spence to Maddison. Back to Van de Ven. And Romero, edge of his own penalty box. Neto's through the middle and Malo Gusto's playing up left-hand side. Long ball over the top from Tottenham goes all the way through our defensive line to Sanchez, who allows it to go back to the 6-yard box, collects it, and then picks it up. Brennan Johnson gives up the chase. And we got ourselves 6 minutes plus injury time. Both teams had goals disallowed. Sanchez shanks it. Just over halfway. Madueke can't get there. It comes off with Doggy's head. And then Van de Ven puts it out of place. And Chelsea throwing inside Tottenham's half. 10 yards inside their half. And Madueke's come on for Jadon Sancho. And Jackson's gone off for Reece James. So ball gone up the line to Neto, who's up front now. Neto holding off Van de Ven. Van de Ven fell over, stumbled, and took out Neto as he did it. And we got ourselves a free kick right out on the byline. So Neto's playing up for the middle. The three in behind is Madueke right, Palmer in the middle, and Malo Gusto on the left-hand side. Reece James is starting at right back. Everybody else stays the same position. Chelsea got a free kick. And what position is it? I'd say it's level with the penalty spot, but it's right out on the... It's not. It's level the edge of the penalty box. Right out on the byline. Madueke... Levi Cole's come all the way over to have a word. And it's Neto and Madueke over it. They take it quickly. Madueke on his left foot. Out to Neto. He's offside. What a waste. Chalobah's fuming. And they try and play it forward. They try to break on us, but Cole Palmer's done well. What's happened here? What are they given? Cole Palmer's getting booked now. He's getting booked for just dropping the ball and not bringing it back to where he went back and got it. He's got himself booked for just a stupid reason, Palmer. Anyway, so the ball's gone to... It's a Tottenham free kick. Oh, yeah, the offside. Right, okay. Taken to Van de Ven. Outside his own penalty box. Shut down by Madueke. Back to the goalkeeper. Madueke's after him. Out to Romero, and Neto's after him. Back to Spence, and he's got Malo Gusto after him. Romero trying to play out Tottenham, and Chelsea trying to win it, but they've managed to get second ball and volley it forward to halfway. Chalobah, great first touch. Away from Solanke. Tries to get away from a doggy, but Van de Ven comes across, and the ball goes out for a Chelsea throw-in edge of the penalty box. Van de Ven's claiming a foul, but it never was. Chalobah, brilliant. Brilliant first touch. Van de Ven's claiming he got fouled. He didn't at all. So Chelsea free kick. So Van de Ven's coming off. Van de Ven's being replaced by Porro. And then Tell's coming on for Maddison. Yeah, Van de Ven off. He's going for it. And then Maddison off as well. Never plays a full game, does he, Maddison? I agree with Roy Keane. Told you. Anyway, Chelsea take the free kick back to Chalobah, goes back to Cucurella, halfway line. And he goes back to Sanchez. Tell's after him. Launches it forward, Sanchez. Enzo's on the run, trying to get hold of it, up against the dog. And he's done well, Enzo Fernandez. He's gone down. I don't think they're going to give it. They've gone back to the goalkeeper, plays it forward. He can only find Reece James. James does well beyond Solanke to win it. Gets it back from Chalobah, finds Colwell, Cucurella. Tottenham trying to chase us down and block it off. They do with Brennan Johnson. And he goes out of play on the halfway line. They're looking at a potential penalty here. Enzo went down. No, it's not a free. It's not a penalty. Enzo and the doggy went up in the air for it, and then the ball went inside the penalty box, and then Enzo's trying to get his leg round, but doggy actually got his leg in front of Enzo and dragged the ball away. Enzo went down for the after challenge, and doggy won the ball. Anyway, Tottenham win back possession, nearly give it away. Chelsea done well, forced them back to the goalkeeper Vicario, halfway line. Sarr wins the yellow, but heads it straight to Malo Gusto. He gives it away. Casino collects the loose ball and turns away from danger. Casino, well done. Cole Palmer through the middle. Goalkeeper, good challenge from Romero, right on the edge of his own penalty box. And they'll Tottenham quick play out from the back. They got a run of Brennan Johnson up against Cucurella. Brennan Johnson, cross comes in. Son, good save, Sanchez. Well done. It was dangerous. They got in down the right-hand side with Johnson. He squared the ball to the far post, and Son just gets the ball and he edges it back towards goal. But as he does it, Sanchez just jumps, dives, literally takes off and dives as if he's in a swimming pool, and he manages to block it away. He saves it with his arms. His knees then follow through and get the ball away for a corner. A big save by Sanchez. Well done. He got a real good, great reception from the players as well there. Corner to Tottenham. Porro with it. Cross comes in. Headed up in the air at the near post by Colwill. Half away by Madueke. Shot high and over the bar from Tell. And we're approaching injury time. What a save, Sanchez. Took off like a salmon. If you see this on replay, Brennan Johnson done Cucurella. Crossed it to the back post. Son back towards goal. And Sanchez, he takes off like a salmon. Honestly, he really does. He's literally off the ground, just spreading himself. And he does 12 minutes of injury time. Enzo Maresca's asking him, where have you got 12 minutes from? And with that, Chelsea are making 2 changes. Enzo's coming off for Dewsbury Hall. And Cole Palmer's coming off for Tosin. Deary me. Enzo, 12 minutes? Where's he got 12 minutes from? Cole Palmer's coming off. So Cole Palmer's going... Cole Palmer's mouthing, where's he got 12 minutes from? Do you see him? He don't look happy, Palmer, that he's coming off anyway. Right. Right, he's saying 5-4-1. Tosin's going 5-4-1. So Neto up front, 5 at the back, 3 centre-backs, 4 in midfield, 1 up front. And with that, Sanchez is going to take the goal kick. We've got 11 minutes of injury time to go, people. This is unbelievable. It's a ridiculous situation. Launched forward. Neto's not going to get there. Sarr heads it down. Sarr is on his own. Midfield. Heads it straight down. 5 yards out of play. Dickhead. Anyway, we'll take it all day long. So he's changed his tactic to shore things up. So, Cucurella, long throw up the byline, headed out by Romero. We've gone to the edge of their penalty box now, left-hand side. So it's Madueke right, it's Malagusto left, and it's Dewsbury Hall and Dewsbury Hall and somebody else. Who else is in midfield? Casido in the middle of midfield with the 5 at the back, with Neto up front. We just wasted the ball here. We're trying to play it down by the corner flag already, and Malagusto's found himself offside. I'm now looking at Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. JFH, the legend. Right, show us the game. Show me the game, not Hasselbank. Right, so Tottenham brought the ball out. They're halfway inside their own half here. Bentancur. He gives it to Jed Spence. And he goes back to the goalkeeper, Vicario. Don't forget, Vicario made a world-class save end of the first half to keep it 0-0. So they play it out left-hand side here with Doggy by the halfway line. Up the line, Son. Little ball inside to Tell. Holding it up. He's sort of weaving, but he's gone back towards halfway. Spence launches it forward. Tosin's trying to get there, but he's been blocked off. Referee's seen it. Solanke pulled him back and blocked him off. And it's now Chelsea free kick. 5 yards outside our own box here. 9 minutes of injury time to go. All those wanting to watch the news at 10, you have to wait. Match stats. Shots 11. 5 on target for Chelsea. 8 and 2 for Tottenham. Touch opposition box. 33 Chelsea. 24 Tottenham. Possession 53-47 in favour of Chelsea. Sanchez taking his time with this. Now he's going to launch it. And he does, out to the right wing. Madueke, he doesn't reach him. Bentancur heads it straight inside to Dewsbury Hall. He heads it straight back to Bentancur. And now Sarr picks it up. Gives it to Romero. Romero finds Porro. Back to Romero. Halfway inside his own half, but he can walk forward. Neto close him down. And now goes back to Porro. Gusto goes out there with him. Sarr. Dewsbury Hall's with him. And Dewsbury Hall put an arm on him. Sarr fell over. Referee gives the free kick. Inside his own half still. Waste a bit more time. Romero. Spence. Spence comes forward up to halfway. Left-hand side is Son. Tries to play an early ball first time. Can Neto get there with a goalkeeper? He can't. It deflects in literally back towards the centre circle, and the keeper had to come out and beat Neto to it. Romero driving forward. Edge of the box. Tottenham trying a little play. Solanke trying to play Sarr in. Flicks it beyond them all. Sanchez alive to it. Just takes his time. Collects it. And now tells everyone to push up. So Brennan Johnson stands with him by his penalty spot at the moment. Sanchez get rid of it. He's walked all the way to his referee's now time to hurry up. And he does. Sanchez launches it high. Madueke's after it. He can't get there. But can we win second ball? Casino steps forward to win it, but he doesn't. Now Dewsbury Hall up against Solanke. Driving forward Solanke. Outside of the left-hand side is Tell. By the byline, left-hand side. Inside the penalty box. Edge of it now is Sarr. Wide right, Porro. Back to Bentancur. Back out wide left to Tell. Driving forward to the byline. Cross comes in. Straight down the throat. Sanchez collects it at the second attempt. Easy. Easy. To be fair, Chelsea's defensive line was great there. There was no Tottenham player in on Sanchez at all. Blocked off. He's had a good game, Sanchez, tonight. He's done everything asked of him so far. There's still 6 minutes of injury time to go. Right, Sanchez again. This time he launches it too high. Madueke and Doggy let it bounce. And Doggy heads it out of play. Chelsea throw in. Enzo says to Neto, let it go, let it go. And the ball goes out of play. Chelsea throw in, which Reece James will take. So James takes a throw in up the line to Neto by the corner flag. Neto with a Doggy. Neto's claiming that he touched it. He didn't. Taken quickly by Tottenham. Chelsea are backing off inside our own half here. Romero can bring the ball right up to halfway. But he then goes square to Jed Spence. Left back position. Inside of our half to Son. Back to Spence. Bentancur. Porro. Inside the centre circle. Back to Romero. Halfway line. Chelsea's shape is good at the minute. Romero, wide right. Got a runner. Brennan Johnson tries to get to the ball, and Porro does. Plays it off of Dewsbury Hall. And it comes off of Porro. He's going to get booked for that. Porro played the cross in. Dewsbury Hall shut him down. The linesman's judged that he's come off of Porro for a Chelsea goal kick, and Porro got in his face, screaming. It's come off for Porro. I know it's not. It's come off Dewsbury Hall, to be fair. It is a corner. It hit Dewsbury Hall twice. It is a corner. So Porro got in the linesman's face, literally nose to nose, screaming at him. That's why he's just been booked. Anyway, wasted a few more minutes. So come on. It's ridiculous that you're sitting there clinging on to like the minutes left in extra time. That's how bad it is. Anyway. So Sanchez, 4 minutes of injury time to go, launches it over halfway. Malo Gusto goes up to try and win it. He can't. And it comes to Porro, who launches it deep inside of our half. Tossing, under pressure from Solanke. Can't win it, but Chalobah then launches it forward over inside their half. Bentancur heads it forward. Lucky Porro. Good challenge. Well done, Dewsbury Hall. He comes across and shuts it down the halfway line. Johnson got booked as well. Throwing the Tottenham halfway. Taking it quickly inside. And it's come left-hand side here. A Doggy. Out to Son. Up against Reece James. Halfway inside of our half. He plays it inside to Sarr. Chelsea camped on the edge of their half here. Edge of their penalty box, sorry. Bentancur. Wide right is Porro. Up against Malo Gusto. And Cucurella. Cross comes in deflected. Goes out of play for a corner to Tottenham. Chelsea sitting quite happily, sit on the edge of their own penalty box here. Push on. Push forward. It's a ridiculous situation. Anyway, corner to Tottenham. Get it away. Get it away. Cross comes in towards the penalty spot. Big header from Casinos. Chalobah again. Brennan Johnson picks up second ball. Well done, Dewsbury Hall. He telegraphed it. He waited for Johnson to play it and then play him. And he's won the free kick. Dewsbury Hall. Brilliant. And with that, everyone's going, calm down, calm down, calm down. So Chelsea got a free kick just on the corner of their own penalty box here. And we're taking our time with it as well now. Sanchez going to take it. He's moved further out. It's gone out by the byline, the actual free kick for some reason. Chelsea fans all up, singing. Keep this, we're back inside the top four tonight. Sanchez launches it high, up the line. Malo Gusto. He can't keep it in play. Porro's going to take the front of Tottenham. He's halfway inside his own half here. He throws it back to Jed Spence. Outside his own penalty box. He plays it to the goalkeeper alongside him. Vicario. Back to Sarr. Bottom of the centre circle. Comes out left-hand side to a doggy. Madueke up against him. Inside to Sarr. Casino comes near him. And he gives it square to Bentancur. Bentancur. Out to Johnson. Loose touch. Cucurella finds Pedro Neto. He tries to go beyond Bentancur and he can't. Unlucky. He's gone back to the goalkeeper. He tried Neto. Spence. Chelsea camped inside their own half here at the moment. 2.5 minutes to go. Tell. Wide left is Son. James up against him. Back to Tell. Madueke's with him. Play the ball forward. Well done. Chalobah again gets the ball away. There's a high ball over the top. Looking for a run up the line over the top. Chalobah read it and volleyed it away. Throwing the Tottenham by the benches. Tell takes it. Back to Spence. He goes square to Bentancur. Bentancur, the goalkeeper, bottom of the centre circle. Chelsea backing off and backing off. Goalkeeper launches it up towards the edge of the penalty box. Chalobah goes up. Doesn't win the first ball. Son. Tell. Dink ball to the far post. Cucurella, big header. And then Gusto volleys the ball away up to halfway. Bentancur brings it down with Neto behind him, back to the goalkeeper. 20 seconds to go. Tottenham just playing it back to the goalkeeper. Well done. Good press from Casino on Tell. He comes forward up to the halfway line. Centre circle. Plays it wide right. Porro. Inside to Bentancur, but he gives it away. Dewsbury Hall tries to get it away. But they win the second ball. Madueke does well to win it. Madueke. Can he get there? He goes beyond Spence. He's been brought down by Spence. Booked by Spence. That's it. It's got to be game over. It's got to be. Well done, Madueke. He stepped in. It looked like they're going to get in beyond us on halfway. They got in front of us to get a ball in the box. But Madueke stepped in there and done really well to win it. And they knocked the ball past Tottenham. And they come over. All the players are up on the bench. Chelsea fans are singing, dancing at the moment. Enzo Fernandez loves it and all with the fans. Right, free kick. Reece James got to take it. Or just plays it out of play. Just plays it straight out of play. I don't know why, but straight out of play. Tottenham throwing, gone back to Spence. Spence launches it over halfway. Tossing, big header, heads it down. Sarr wins second ball, but it hits Reece James, and that's it. Game over. Game over. That's it. My clock was only on 100 minutes, wasn't it? It's game over. We win it. Chelsea win it 1-0. We're back inside the top four. Both teams had goals disallowed. Chelsea had 4 good chances in the first half, wasted. Took it early in the second half. Cole Palmer finally gets an assist after a period of time without one. Great little ball left-hand side. Didn't cross into the penalty box. And there was Enzo Fernandez. Heads it down. And heads it back the way it come. The goalkeeper had no chance to make it 1. And then we had goals disallowed. Moises Casino goal disallowed. Sarr goal disallowed. Rightly so, both of them. I have to say that. Postecoglou's going to moan about Tottenham's one, but it's a foul all day long. Anyway, massive result from Chelsea in a derby, which is always tightly contested. I said to you before the game kicked off, I would take a 1-0 off someone's arse via 17 deflections, and we got one better than that. Cole Palmer, the assist for Enzo. 1-0. Everyone did their bit. Sanchez, what a save late on. What a save late on against Son. Absolute brilliant from Sanchez, I have to say. Did everything right. Punched when he had to punch. Blocked crosses. Palmed balls away. Did well today, Sanchez. Fair play to him. And that's us back inside the top 4 with 8 games to go. Big game. Big game on Sunday. Brentford away. We must follow it up. We must follow Brentford away up we must follow up this performance and this result against Brentford on Sunday. We have to get a big 3 points. Tottenham players have walked over their supporters after their supporters have already gone. Anyway, well done, Chelsea. Well done. We asked for the performance. We asked for a result, but if we get a performance as well, we've got it tonight, I have to say. Chelsea, notable mentions. You have to say Palmer was all good in moments. Look at this. The Tottenham players here, look. Tottenham players are standing there. There's a Tottenham fan standing there doing this to them. Telling them F off. The players. Stand like that. Go F off to all of them. And Postegoglou. Is it they do it to Postegoglou? There's a bloke standing there, a Tottenham fan, in a gilet, who's a bald bloke, who's going mad at him. You F off and all this he's going to him. That's why Postecoglou's not actually going to walk up to the fans. There's most of them are gone, I have to say that. He's not walked up to the supporters, Postegoglou, I have to say. So, the thing is, right, with Postegoglou, I'm sure he's a good manager. He's looking back at that supporter again, I think. I know, he's looking at the other Tottenham members of staff coming off the pitch. But he's one of these people where he's underrated in the Premier League. He's come in and said that he wins. And the way look, free. Oh, there's now a fight. There's now a little argy-bargy now. Tottenham fans are pushing each other. There's 3 Tottenham players going mad at the players. Anyway, Chelsea fans, as they do the rounds of the pitch, applauding everyone. Notable mentions today. Enzo, brilliant. Casino, absolutely outstanding. Man of the match, Casino, I have to say. Dave just beat you to it. Casino, man of the match. Chalobah, notable mention, brilliant. I have to say, we didn't do a lot wrong today, Chelsea, and we ground out the right result. Outstanding performance from Chelsea. Outstanding result. So, everyone, we get ourselves back inside the top 4. Great performance with players back as well. And Nicholas Jackson deserves a mention, Jackson. He's worked great. The fact that he's got a presence up front. And Romero and Van der Ven knew they were in a game. Jackson put himself about. Could have scored. Unlucky not to. But that's the difference. That is the difference. So Chelsea back inside the top 4 tonight. And heading into Brentford on the weekend. So everyone, smash the like button for me if you haven't done so already. Thank you so much, each and every single one of you, for tuning in. And I'll be back with the next live match on TV in the UK. Chelsea commentary again. A video will be coming tomorrow, hopefully. And if not tomorrow, it'll be at some point on the weekend. But thank you so much, everyone, for sticking with me. Like I told you in the game, I haven't done a lot of videos lately because I felt I was too negative. So I took myself a little bit of a break during the international break. Back refreshed, and we got ourselves a great 1-0 win against Tottenham. So, everyone, enjoy the rest of the evening. Enjoy the rest of the week. We're back inside the top 4. 52 points in 4th. Man City in 5th on 51. Newcastle on 6th in 50. Villa 7th in 48. A 4-point gap to 7th we've got now. And we're 5 points on Forest in 3rd. Goal difference plus 17, the same as City's. We're level on goal difference with City. Forest are 2 less than us. Newcastle 7 less than us. Aston Villa are -1. Jesus. Tottenham remaining 14th on 34 points. They are well clear of relegation, but they're 5 points clear of Wolves in 17th. Tottenham and Man United, 13th and 14th. Who would have thought? Anyway, thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate all of you watching. Enjoy your evening, enjoy the rest of the week, and I'll see you all soon. Chelsea win. We'll take that. See you soon.